Yes, you heard me right. I will sue you. I will sue you for emotional damages. I will sue you for scam, fraud. I will sue you for anything. So please, if you invite me, Uncle Ben, you invited me to your wedding, whatever happened, after I've paid for Ashrebi, I did everything. Whatever happened, please make sure you go ahead with the wedding. No. Even if the man cheated with your best friend, it's none of my business. So. Even if the wife to be slap your mama, it's none of my business. So. As far as I paid for Ashrebi, I already booked my ticket. They play. You must continue with the wedding. Laye. So these are what we're going to talk about on today's show. Now, let us get this show started. The Vertical Life is on, but for those who are watching now, please do me a favor. The likes is very important. Help me get the likes up as fast as you can. All right now we have just 10 likes and we have 27 real fam watching already. So please do me a favor, just like 2 seconds, come out of the chat, hit the like, and then join the chat back again, okay? God bless you. All right, let's get back to this show. I told you guys, this is a very interesting one. Let's go.
Yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know.
All right. Our first story is this one. Wedding cut off after viral social media comment. You won't believe what happened. Please, my brothers, my sisters, my uncles, everybody, listen to what went down. Don't be biased. I just need you to come clean. Give it to me 100. Remember, this is UB and the Real Fam. Here, everybody is entitled to their opinion. We gather here to learn. So, the story have it that, let me show you. I'm going to increase this, so let me make it bigger. Watch this video for just a minute, and I'll tell you what happened. Okay, let me remove the music. Please pay attention to the video. I will give you our own background music.
DJ, turn them up. We outside tonight. Oh yeah. Everybody move your body.
From the moment that the beat drop low, see everybody start to move slow. Left leg, right leg, bend down small. When the bass enter, now there we fall. No stress, no wahala tonight. Only good vibes under city lights. If you come here with your people, then the enjoyment till the morning.
All right. Have you seen the video? Okay. Whew. Let me explain what happened. So this lady on the screen, she made a video and shared the video on social media. Specifically, she shared the video on X. Then people started dropping comments. All right. Among the, how many comments now? This video got about 5,000 plus comments. And there is one person who also dropped comment innocently. Make I emphasize them. Bro dropped an innocent comment. He said, bro said, hold on, let me mute my vertical so that they're not gonna be getting double audio. So, bro, drop a comment after watching this beautiful sister with this hair, these two fantastic. This I be orange. I don't know what to call it. I just know that as a man, you got to appreciate what you are seeing. So, brother dropped an innocent comment and said, "This is why a man should rethink his future." Or Bflex, what exactly did he say? If you can drop it in the comment, but I know it was something along that line. Let me show you. Here is the comment. Let me see. Okay. So this brother, his name is Femi Daniels. His name is Femi Daniels. So the brother dropped an innocent comment. Abi, I say you are already fighting. Oh, this will not be fight. You got to come here and give your 2 cents. So the brother dropped innocent comment by saying, "Girls like this just make you question your major life decision." Yeah, thank you. Let me highlight it, Bflex. It's crazy, yo. What is it? Thank you, Bflex. So he dropped an innocent comment by saying, "Girls like this make you question your major life decisions." That comment have been seen 511,000 times. 511,000 people got to see this comment. Among the 511,000 people was one person. One person. I'm going somewhere with this because our first and second story, they link together. One person saw the comment. Bflex, please help me drop what the girl that saw this comment shared. So that one person who is among these 511,000 people happens to be a close friend to Femi Daniels sounds to be. Please drop the comment, Bflex, because anytime I go and check out that comment, more people are responding to it, and I don't know where I stand. So do me that favor, Bflex. That Shano Aje. Yeah. So among the 511,000 people that saw this simple, innocent comment that girls like this just make you question your major life decision was his fierce younger sister. Oh, thank you, Bflex. Was his fierce younger sister. And the fierce younger sister, now, according to what I gathered, that's why I say I wanted Bflex to come and explain it before. I will share the link. Maybe Bflex can, because it makes a lot of sense when Bflex explain it. The younger sister now contacted her own sister that was scheduled to get married to this brother, and IV has been sent out already. Let me show you the wedding IV. This is done long ago. My ladies are always sharing. Okay, thank you. I found the wedding IV. I will just screenshot it and I'll put it on the screen. No, let me just share it from my WhatsApp. Okay. So this is the wedding invitation, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. That right there is the wedding invitation. And the wedding invitation says, "Join us for the wedding of Femi Daniels and Ijoma Ojo, 28/03/2026. This wedding is scheduled to come up by March. Invitation has been sent out. All arrangement has been made. But now, the bride's younger sister get to see this innocent comment. on social media. Thank you, B-Flex. So the younger sister replying to the brother-in-law says, clarify what you meant by major life decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are speaking right now, this wedding is kind of off. It's kind of off. So now, depending on, some people are saying it's a cloud. Some people are, well, I really don't care. All I know is comments on social media sometimes can ruin everything you work for. Welcome, Sister Yinka. Welcome, Sister Labelle. Thank you. Comments, stupid comments, not being thoughtful, just scrolling on social media and leaving comments, sharing unsolicited opinion, unprovoked opinion here and there can literally destroy beautiful thing you got coming. So that is the first story. Let me have your take briefly, and then we move to the second one. I got my baby Abby in the studio. Abby, what's up, mommy?
Uncle Ben.
Abby, how are you doing, mama?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm trying to survive, Abby.
All of us.
Abby, this scenario first. Make it make sense for me.
I saw it when it went viral.
Okay.
So I've seen a lot of comments, I've seen takes, I've seen everything from when it went viral a couple of days ago. What I'm going to say is this. There's also something currently going viral at the moment with a guy called, I'm sure people know Tunde. I think it's Tunde Odukoya. He's like the guy that and what you call, the guy that is like very famous for sorry.
Go ahead.
The guy that is very famous for chess in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Tunde Onokoya is his name, not Odukoya. So there's a current post going on because he reached out and said he's looking for a personal assistant, executive assistant, and a guy shot his shot and said, "I'm interested." And he went through the guy's tweets and saw a tweet where he called a woman a prostitute unprovoked, 20 naira prostitute. And Tunde immediately said, "You're not the candidate for me." And Tunde is under fire at the moment because people are saying, is it because he's poor? Nigerian mentality. It's like an EA is one of the most important positions I would ever employ for. And I need him to be a certain kind of person. I say this to say that sometimes you think it's innocent, sometimes you think it's cruise. It's on the same internet that we heard that America, right, is looking through your digital footprints to give you visas and stuff. It's not often innocent. My own thing about marriage and relationship for a very long time has always been, do not embarrass me. Whatever you do not embarrass me. And like you pointed out, people 500, that post has been seen over 500,000 times. It's just an unnecessary comment. Do you know what I mean? It's just an unnecessary comment. So the wife they're about to marry is not a good enough decision because somebody is showing breasts. Meanwhile, we're here knowing that when it comes to marriage and all, the physical attributes are not enough. So I don't think it is innocent. I think he's very silly. And I think that the girl had every right to rethink her decisions. If somebody can be this uncouth in public, I don't know what they would do in private. So that's...
So, Abby, do you consider Daniel's comment as an innocent comment or not?
I just said it's not innocent, Uncle Ben. This is what you call micro cheating. We've spoken about micro cheating before. This falls under micro cheating.
How is it a micro cheating?
Because it's inappropriate. Micro cheating are bloodlines, things that are inappropriate. They are not head-on cheating because there's no infidelity straight up. But it's considered micro cheating because it's little things. Things like this are micro cheating. Chatting with your ex. You think it's innocent, but you have not considered the other person's feelings and you haven't handled your feelings with care. That's the problem. When people need to learn to handle their spouse's feelings with care, regardless of what you think you're doing. And most especially, Uncle Ben, I think that when it comes to relationships, it's fine if you're okay with it, but you need to sit down with yourself and ask yourself, if your partner did the same thing, how would it land for you? And I'm trying to think, the average Nigerian man, if you saw a man that was oiled up and half naked and doing whatever, you know, that thing they do with their chests. And a woman put this, the man will not take it lightly. So every time anybody does anything, they need to think about if they were in their partner's shoes, how would they feel if it was done to them? So that's what I'm going to say.
All right. Shout out to my brother Chucky. What's up, Baba? You're welcome to the show. My lovely sister Misty, you're welcome. All right. Before I move on to Uncle Dayo, Abby, this is my take, but let me see if Uncle Dayo read the same military. Shout out to my lovely sister Lola. Sister Lola, you disappear. You go to do that in December. Welcome back, man. Uncle Dayo, how are you doing today, sir?
Uncle Beno, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Abby, how are you? You were making mention on the platform today. What happened?
I went to work. I went to office. I'm tired.
Okay.
Look at my hater. Look at my hater, everybody. Look at how he's laughing. Look at how Uncle Ben is laughing.
I'm happy you went. There's a book. Anyway, Uncle Dayo, this video with this beautiful girl who, I don't know, I like what I see, I won't lie, but I don't really like it like that anyway. But this is not about me. This is about men generally and how what we see attracts us. But this guy, whose wedding is set for March 3rd, 2026, by the name Daniels, Femi Daniels. The guy saw this and he left this comment. Girls like this make you rethink your major life decisions. To me, I think this is an innocent comment, but 511,000 people saw it and they think, no, something is wrong. So now the younger sister of the bride gets to say it, and she asked him, what do you mean? Yeah, in her words, she asked him to clarify what he meant by major life decisions. In a nutshell, that wedding is hitting the rock as we speak now. So, Uncle Dayo, considering this statement by this guy, which again, like I said, this seems like a very, very innocent statement. Girls like this make you rethink your life, your major life decision. What are your takes, sir?
Honestly speaking, Uncle Beno, it's just an idle comment. It will not be innocent, but it's just an idle comment. And as you know, sometimes we guys, even the married ones, sometimes guys can go, you know, when they see a beautiful girl, they can go, oh wow, where were you when I was looking for a wife? You know, just make such a kind of an innocent comment like that.
Yeah,
I get me. It's not because they really meant it. It's just because out of the, you know, maybe out of joke or maybe out of just feeling funny, they can say things like that. So, but in this case, it just took a different turn. Normally, it's supposed not to even mean much or mean anything at all, because it's not really anything directly. You just say, oh, guys like this make you rethink your major life decisions. You might have said it in a kind of an idle way, just to let out steam, because it was admiring the girl. But that does not mean that he thinks less of his fiancée, or maybe he's not happy about his decision. But unfortunately, you know, the social media, sometimes they have a way of twisting things out of control. And now what really kind of surprised me is that when the junior sister for the fiancé, of the fiancé now asked him that he should clarify what he meant by that comment. If I were him, I would just say, oh, sis, it was just a joke. I didn't mean anything by it too. Maybe that will have doused the tension, but maybe because I don't know what happened afterwards, maybe he responded or no. But in a more serious way, I don't think this warrant calling off the wedding. If the two of them are really serious about getting married, I don't think this warrant calling off the wedding. So I understand what Abby said, that, oh, this could be termed as micro cheating, this could be termed as whatever, that maybe he doesn't really like the wife. No. It is micro cheating because he said something idly to commend another lady. But knowing guys for who guys are, he may not really mean it. He may just say it out of sheer exuberance or out of sheer joy or out of sheer just to feel good. Are you getting me? So, but for them now to not take it to this level of calling off his own wedding, oh my God, to me, it has taken a different one entirely. But I want to believe that at least before they got to this level in their wedding, the parents of both parties will have met and they did something that they can just call them, both of you come. What's wrong with you? Why did you see something like this? Why did you have to do this? Then they will have just scolded them and then they will have dead the matter and then they can continue with whatever plans that they have, because except of course there are some underlying things there, because I don't think this warrant calling off a wedding for. No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now,
I want to ask a question, Uncle Ben or Uncle Dayo. You know that this man did not say, "Oh my God, a beautiful woman." You know, right? You know, he did not say, "Almost see breasts." Even that is inappropriate for me, Abby. But I'm just saying generally. You know, he did not admire the woman as a woman, because then we can say that I'm someone who, every time I've been in a relationship, I can appreciate if my partner is like, "Oh, I like that dress on that lady," and we talk about it. I can appreciate that because people are beautiful. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
But my issue, Uncle Ben, is what he said. I don't think people are understanding, because like B-Flex and I are talking in the chat. When things happen in the future, one of the questions that's commonly asked is, did you not see the red flags? Did you not see the red flags? Somebody will be showing you now that your feelings are not, they don't protect your feelings. I don't think you understand that it's not even about, even if it's so frivolous and it's, what do you say, idle comment or whatever. I don't think people understand the importance of protecting the feelings of your partner. Again, this is social media. And I say this all the time. It's like anything else. If I want to bully somebody in quotes, well, I don't like what somebody is wearing, there's no need for me to go under the person's post to say your shoes are ugly. Now, can I send it to a friend of mine and be like, why is she wearing those shoes? There's a reason people have group chats. There's a reason people have thoughts. You can think something to now tweet it. Uncle Ben, I liken this thing to the reason people don't get visas. I liken this to the current controversy that Tunde currently is in. Uncle Ben, social media is very funny. Now, X in particular, anyone that is particular with X will know that for everything that you tweet, you can be reminded next week. You can be reminded in a year, and you can be reminded in 10 years. It just takes this man coming back to post his wife and for people to now use that as an opportunity to belittle his wife. This is how the internet works. So for me, particularly, I would have a lot of thinking to do. And quite frankly, I most likely will be in a situation as this girl as well. You don't value my feelings enough to hold me up, to not put me on the internet. You're about to marry me and you're putting me down like that. Uncle Ben, you don't understand the long-term issues that this can cause.
All right, thank you. Abby, I don't know how free you are. You're gonna help me read all the comments we have so far so that we can bring real farm opinion into this conversation. For those who cannot come in through the StreamYard, please call the studio number. The studio number is +1 512 595 6569. So dial the number, call me on WhatsApp. With WhatsApp, you can call from any part of the world. These conversations are very, very important for us to have. Social media is ruining a lot of marriages, it's ruining a lot of relationships. And I think it's better we extract the lesson for the benefit of those who are watching. Now, a brother in the studio. I see X. What? Well, I see only X. So who's in the studio? Hello?
You can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you, brother. How are you doing? What's your name, please? And where are you calling from? I'm
calling from Katy, Texas. I go by X.
Katy, Texas? You are my neighbor, bro.
Really?
I'm in Austin, Texas. What's up, man?
Austin is far from Katy.
Yeah, you are still my neighbor. I go to Austin all the time. So
yeah, I'm trying to understand the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically what happened was a girl shared a video on X where she was shaking her boobs. This is the video. She was shaking everything. She looked good. She's just advertising herself, you know. She's probably looking for a husband or something. And then one guy dropped an innocent comment, and his innocent comment was very simple. He simply said, where is it again? He said, girls like this make you rethink your major life decisions. And the younger sister of his bride, because their wedding is set for March 3rd this year, the younger sister saw his comment on X, and the younger sister now asked him to clarify what he meant by major life decision. So apparently the younger sister told her sister, and almost all the members of the family are now aware the wedding is about to hit a rock. And for me, I think that comment is an innocent comment. Although my sisters and brothers in the Rule Fam, my sisters majorly, you can see the comment in the chat, they were like, nope. That statement means a lot. So for me, I think it's innocent. What are your thoughts, brother?
Hey, Ben, I don't think that statement is innocent. That's a very, very serious statement.
Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense.
No, come on. Now, you're about to get married, and you saw a post, and you reply under that post that ladies like this makes you regret or whatever. That is a dangerous statement. Nobody should take that. That's not a joke, and that's not innocent, because you are saying that you are regretting what you are about to do. That's what you are saying. So if your fiance should see that, that's a big statement. That's a terrible statement. You can't say that. I mean, you are about to get married, so you are saying that what you have in your hand right now is not good enough for you. So you are saying that the decision you make, it's not a decision that you really like. That's what you are saying. That's a big one. That's a big one. So that will actually cause a problem, because it's going into something that is not even as sure of, So going into it's a problem already, because he said it. And the younger sister confronted him, and she told her sister, so she did the right thing. If that lady is my sister, I would advise her to cut it off, because the guy is saying to everybody that the decision is about to make, it's not good. He's not going to regret it in future. That is what he's saying. I mean, you're about to get married. Why would you even post under this kind of video? It doesn't make any sense. You see, people get caught up with a lot on social media. Just view the video and just swipe up and just keep going. You don't have to put any post under this kind of video. So for you to say that, you are saying that what you are about to do, you're going to regret it in future. So what is innocent about that?
Okay. Now let me give you my thoughts, okay? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Here is what I'm thinking. If I come across a video like this on social media, I will try to approach it this way. Why would a decent girl, dress up, expose almost everything, and come to social media with stuff like this?
What are you saying, Ben? What are you saying? This is what they do. Let me know right now. This is what they do.
Yeah, but I'm going somewhere with this. Now, imagine somebody found this girl later on and wife her. This video will be on the internet forever. So my brother,
two different things now.
Yes. So I'm just trying to explain why I think the comment by that groom is an innocent comment. If you see a girl like this exposing everything, dancing to the entire world on social media, and now later on in life you come across a girl like this and you start something up with her, and then you get to see her video like this, are you not going to won't you have a rethink about your major life decision. You are about to marry somebody who exposes herself like this on social media. As a man, would you like to stay around a girl whose boobs is all over social media? Unprovoked. So,
okay, Ben, listen.
So
Ben, listen.
okay,
Ben,
go ahead.
you're saying two different things right now. This lady on the screen, she's doing content. This is what they do. This is how they expose themselves. Hold on. This is how they make money. This is she's selling a market. This is what they do. So people like you that are married or about to get married, you will see this on the internet all the time. So all you need to do is just to swipe up. You can watch it, you can look at it, you don't have to comment. So now that's another thing. For the brother, what he did was bad. Now let's come to the girl. Like I said, this is what they do. This is their job. This is content for them. This is how they make their money. So a girl like this, if somebody that is dating that doesn't know that this is what she does on the internet now found this video, then it will be a problem. But you're dating somebody, you know that this is what they do. I don't see any problem in that, because you know that this is what they do before you get into a relationship with her. So now you are with her. This is all she does for a living. So, of course, we all don't like what they do, but this is what they do. So for you that want to get married, you have no business in commenting on videos like this.
Yeah, that's why I say it's innocent comment.
There's no innocent there, because he's saying that he's going to regret in future. So what is innocent about that?
He's probably advising other men out there that.
Okay, so that's not how to put it. That is not how to put it.
Okay.
He's applying this to himself about what he's about to do in future. You understand? So there are two things. He's saying that ladies like this will make you regret. So what are you regretting? Like you don't know who you are with, or you don't know who you're about to get married to? You know, this is what they do. This is their job. So if you are dating people like this, of course, you know that they do this. Of course, this kind of picture is going to haunt this lady in future. No doubt. Everybody know that. But for you to date a girl like this, you should know what you are into. So for that brother, you know, it's a red flag. It's a red flag, and you know, I would advise the fiance or the wife to be to pay attention to him.
All right, my brother.
Remove this girl's breast from my face, please.
I like what we are seeing.
Remove this girl's breast from my face.
No, I'm coming up. They come. Okay. First of all, let us appreciate my brother X for his take. He's a first-time caller.
He's not a first-time caller.
Yeah, first-time caller.
I know it's first-time caller. I know. You're welcome. And my brother, I ask you, are you married or single, sir?
I'm married.
Oh, no wonder.
No, it's not about no wonder. It's not about no wonder. Ben, listen, Ben. See, even
I have a question for X. So I have to ask Mr. X a question.
Listen, wait, listen, Ben. If you're a serious dude, if you're a well-modest guy, even though you are married or you are single, you don't this kind of video, you don't comment, you don't like. You watch and you just move on. That's what you do.
We can't even like.
You can't like. You cannot do that. You can. Guess what? See, people are watching you. People are seeing what you like. People are seeing your comments. You understand? So you don't want to show like there's a kind of behavior we put on social media. You watch, then you just flip up. You cannot comment. You cannot like. People, I have friends that are single. I tell you, they're on social media every time, but you never see comment or you never see likes. You don't do that.
Okay. Uncle Dayo has a question for you, my brother. Uncle Dayo, over to you, sir.
Hello, my brother. Mr. X, how are you?
I'm good.
Now, the question that I want to ask you is quite simple. These are guys' things, okay? And I want you to take it from another angle. For instance, now, the guy made a silly mistake by that comment, no doubt. However, my take is this. As a guy, married or single, now, is he single, right? But we're just about getting married. When you are with your pals, maybe you are just at a joint, you are just hanging out with your friends, okay? and the beautiful girl passes, and you make comments, does he reflect that you are you are like using that to shade your own fiancé, or maybe shade your wife at home?
Okay, is your wife with you, or is your friend's fiance
No,
with you?
no, you are with your friends. You are with your friends.
Come on, this is a guy's thing. Now we look and we comment. We are with guys. You can say
Thank you, Mr. X.
But that's different.
Now,
This is a
public. Wait, calm down, please. Now, this particular instance, the guy made a mistake, no doubt, because whatever you put on social media will be there forever. That was number one mistake. Number two, imagine, even though he put it on social media and the junior sister or nobody in the family saw it, will not be having this kind of a issue now, right? Now he put it out there, and the junior sister of the fiancé saw it, and this now became a big problem. But what I am saying is that the guy made a silly mistake by saying I do was this. Now, this is normal with guys. You see a girl you just admire and then just move on. Not because you meant anything, but you just say some nasty thing and then you move on from there. But because he put it on social media and he was caught by the junior sister of the fiancé, it now became an issue. That's why, me personally, I think it is not enough for them to call off the wedding, because it is not as if.
Well, listen, it is not enough for them to call off the wedding. That is on you. The person that is going into the marriage. Now we have to check the context of what is being said. Ben, can you repeat that again? What did that guy wrote under the post? Repeat it again.
He said, let me move to Kodayo. The guy said, girls like this make you rethink your major life decisions.
So what is make you rethink your major life decision? You are about to get married. Come on, that shouldn't be taken lightly at all. That's a serious statement.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. I like the fact that at least we have a man who can see what everybody is seeing. It makes a lot of sense, my brother. I really appreciate your take, X. And I can tell that you are a great man, at least a married man, who understand that there are limits to what you can do on social media.
There are limits, Ben. You don't do this. Boys can be with themselves and say terrible things and flirt and do whatever they want to do. But when you are in a public space, you behave yourself.
Yeah. Even if I'm hanging out with boys, we do locker room talk and all of that. But even me personally, I have limits to locker room.
You see.
Yeah, the moment it gets to discussing female body parts in other room, I am stopping participating in the conversation. I'm just kind of like, feel like, no, I think at my age, I'm above this. So please, I'm pushing back against the general understanding of the context of what's going on here, because I want people to learn, especially our fellow men, just for them to know that one comment, even if you are married, one comment in can I say in an unfriendly place can cause you a lot of problems.
Yeah, this is serious. I have friends that before they, they work in corporate, they're in IT, so they work in corporate America. So, before they get, there's some certain type of promotion you get at work that it will limit your, interaction on social media, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
So if you see people that talk, just chat like this, comment on this, do whatever they want to do, but they get to a certain level in life, they will slow it down. They will stop. You can watch, everybody watch, but you don't have to comment.
All right. Okay.
You hardly see me comment. No, come on. You don't do that.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Please still hang around because we have two cases we want to examine. I'm going to move to the second case now so we can take them both.
Ben, I just want to let you know that the comments have accumulated.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, that's why I wanted
what you want to do.
So you are going to read the comment and then we move on to the second one and then we'll bring both back together. So let's read comments right now. Over to you, Abby.
Okay. Zeno is saying we don't ignore red signs anymore. Divorce is expensive.
I think this should be Uncle Patrick, I guess. Hello.
Uncle Beno.
Oh, Uncle Patrick, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to
Fine.
the show.
I want to quickly comment on the lady.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Abby, Uncle Dad.
Uncle Patrick. Good
And we
evening,
have
sir.
X in the studio too. He's another great man. He just
X,
joined us
you are
for the
welcome
first
to
time.
the studio. Yeah, let me quickly make a comment based on my experience.
Okay.
Number one, the girl herself, she knew that her wedding was very close. She should have done this. And she knows already what Nigerians do by bashing people in comment section. She shouldn't have gone this way. And she should know the fiancé better as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I quite agree with X that this is what girls do. I have 3 girls. My second girl, she has friends at medical school. She's in a master's. When I see her Instagram posting and everything, I just shake my head. See, these girls, they are professionals, friends. But what they do, that's what girls do.
Yeah.
And the people that make comments, let me go back to them. We should be very careful, Uncle Ben. Be very, very careful with what we spill out. Like that comment the guy made, that's a very serious comment. It's actually referring to the lady that, man, when you are making a certain decision in your life, you have to be very careful. And I'm going to give you an example. When one of my daughter, a teenager, when she was misbehaving, one of my wife, very close friend, what she said? I don't think this girl is going to graduate from high school. She's going to get pregnant. That thing messed my wife. And my wife caught her. You are not a friend. This is what teenagers do. Why can you say my daughter will not graduate? This is the person that is doing a master's now. She went to university, graduated. That thing messed my wife. I said, are you kidding me? You can't say that. Teenagers, did I ever reported to you that she was messing around? She's just doing a teenage stuff, very, they misbehave. And what she could say was, I don't think this girl is going to graduate. She's going to get pregnant in high school. Like, what? So, we should be very, very careful. And the supposedly to be fiancé, she's not matured. It's not mature, rather to say. How can you go to that extent and just cut her off? Call her. Don't you know her? And lastly, I'm going to say something. Life is so easy. Please, I don't know if the Gen Z or millennial knows that. Once you are gone, you are gone.
Yeah.
Look at the 2 handsome young men we just lost. Anthony Joshua's friend. So if somebody tells you it's not doing, okay, you are going to feel it and that's it. Move on with your life. That's what I learned now. Once you are gone, people will just cry for 1 month and they forget you. Your life is very important to you. Yes, if those young men would just go like that, think of an eye, we are not better. Some people, you can't change them. If the guy says, okay, I'm done, I'm not doing well, thank you, Jesus, that means you are not meant to marry. Move on with your life. There are a lot of good men out there, good women.
Absolutely.
So this is what they do. And the guys made a mistake too. So we guys should learn from that. You don't have to do that. I saw the video, first I saw it. When I saw it, I'm like, what's she doing? She needs to stop that. You are not a kid. You are getting married.
That is not the person that is getting married on the video. That was just that was just a lady on her own. She just posted her own video on her own. No. It's the husband that is about to get married that went there to drop comment that the younger sister now saw and now told her sister that is going to be married to the guy that dropped comment. So it's not the wife. It's not the wife that's on the video.
I didn't see that.
Yes, sir.
Man, the guy is not serious. The guy that's going to get married is not serious.
Yes, sir, but sir, that thing on the screen is tantalizing.
Oh my God, Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben, you are putting out information that you can't, you don't even relate to. You can't even do this.
Some what's it called? This locker room talk.
Yeah.
Some guys bring locker room talk to social media.
Mm-hmm.
So one has to be very careful.
Yes, sir.
That guy is not serious. The guy that called up the wedding is not serious.
All right. Thank you,
if
sir.
You don't know your wife. Thank you, Uncle Ben.
Thank you, sir. All right. Please help me. Help us get the likes up. Real fam, please.
Uncle Ben.
If other people did not give us the likes, you real fam that you are always here, help us. Let's bring the likes. So we have 19 likes, and at one point we have like 60-something people watching. All right, Abby, let's do the comment.
Uncle Ben, I just want to say something. One line. Nobody should argue with women about their non-negotiables. That's what I want to say.
What does that mean now?
Don't argue with women about their non-negotiables. If a woman says that this is the standard that she has set for herself, that's the standard.
And how does that factor into what we are saying now?
It factors into this, that if the woman wants to call off the wedding because she thinks that is embarrassing, she has a right to call it off.
She's not ready to be married if she's...
No, that's not true. Everybody knows what they're looking for in marriage. Some people are okay with embarrassment in marriage. That's fine. She's not okay with it.
Let's continue. Let's read the comments. Second case, because I'm going somewhere. Okay, I want to point out the fact that
your downfall has broken down on this one. They're not going anywhere.
No. By the time I bring the second case in, we might get together. There is something I want to emphasize on. But let's read comment real quick. As you said, the comment, don't play it. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Too much. Zeno said, we don't ignore red signs anymore. Divorce is expensive. And when something happens, they will ask you, didn't you see the red sign? The red flags.
Anyway. This red. So, okay.
Cesaro is saying that was a sign. Cesaro is saying wedding off. Cesaro is saying social media did not ruin his relationship. He ruined his relationship, period. Missy is saying, is that you be looking like Men in Black? His six-pack must be real now.
I will sue Missy. Wallahi. Where is she? I go find she.
Will Smith not do reach this world, Uncle Ben? Will Smith got nothing on Will Smith. I mean, Will Smith got nothing on you.
She Tinker or Sister Mario. Now that go me sue Misty. Let's go.
Sarah is saying he said reconsider life decision. Interpretation maybe I should rethink this marriage. Yep. Salabel is saying it's a very silly comment. It's a big disrespect to his wife to be, especially openly. Blair is saying it's so disrespectful to his partner. He could have looked, salivated, and kept it to himself. And Yinkus is saying very inappropriate statements. He said he questioned a major life decision, referring to her. Bflex is saying, Abby, it's more than enough. Red. The wife will suffer with low self-esteem if she's not as loaded as the girl in the video, knowing fully well her husband likes loaded women. These are that angle. And so you can say, let's reverse this. What if she was the one making such comments about a man she seemingly has eyes for? They won't be able to take it.
How? It's an comment.
Okay, Uncle Ben. Sister Rose saying they need to be fined and suspended for 2 weeks. Who is that? I think she meant Uncle Ben saying, my own take, the bridegroom is not mature. After all his investments in the wedding, etc. Yep. Sister Rose is saying, signs, pay attention. Reflex, yeah. Actions have consequences. Sister Rose is saying, and this is the marriage you people are killing yourselves about, kissing her teeth. There's no innocent comments. That's from Abby. Comfort is saying, I'm confused here. Is it the groom to be that make the comments? Okay. I think she got clarified. later on. As Yinkus is saying, wedding off. How I love how women are standing up for themselves. Period.
I'm sensing jealousy here.
Jealousy of who? What? Of
Jealousy
Greg.
of the girl with this screen. So.
Ben, please, let's be for real. Is it Auntie Nikus that who is jealous of, or Rose that is jealous of her? Who exactly here is jealous of the girl that we don't
All
know?
the sisters watching now, I'm sensing jealousy.
Jealous that we don't have breast or we don't have bum or what? Uncle Ben, please.
This one where they screen now pick milk.
Uncle Ben, please. Let's be serious.
Let's go.
Sister Rose is saying that you should be fired from your own show. I think he's saying, I don't have energy for UB and UD playing Brotherhood today. Oh. Well done, Saz. Well done, no. Titi Lokwe is saying, innocent comments indeed. Such a guy can't be faithful to his wife. He will be carried away easily.
Over comment. Titi. Comment the last one.
Sister Dipsy Hart.
Okay.
Sister Dipsy Hart is saying, but if I know that that guy is loyal and he just made a stupid comment, then let him off with. But he must make a serious apology and go back online to make the public apology to his lady and family.
Wait, Abby.
I can't find it again.
Okay. Oh, Peke Mo Fresh, my sister. What Don Pedro for you? This is what I'm talking about.
Uncle Ben, let me tell you something about patterns. This particular thing has happened to me before. I was dating a guy who looked over his female friend's shirt and said, "Those are nice breasts." At the time, I took it as both of them are friends. We just started dating. It was like a 3-month relationship.
Were you with him at that time? Were you deciding?
It's the same guy I was engaged to, guys. The same guy.
And
that was wrong. That was wrong.
No, I'm just giving you context as to patterns, right? This was 3 months into the relationship, right?
Okay.
We hung out with his friends. He's taking to see his friends. This girl is his friend from back in the day, from when they went to university and all. I just saw it as that's how they play, right?
No. That's
no,
not.
No, wait. There's no need to say it's not. I'm not saying this for your. I'm just giving you an example of patterns and why you do not ignore patterns. I saw that it upsets me. He apologized, and I thought, you know what? It's not enough to break up over, right? Years later, I ended up being with that guy for almost 4 years. Didn't end up being a chronic cheat. This same, and I say this all the time. I also have a male friend who made a funny comment on this same ex about ITV's Love Island.
Yeah,
he commented on a girl's whatever, saying nice bomb. That guy ended up being a chronic cheat. My point is sometimes patterns don't lie. Take them seriously. That's what I'm saying.
So we that we look, we don't comment, but we
everybody's going to look. Uncle Ben, do you think I will be in a restaurant with my friends and a nice looking guy? Oh my God, that's a nice looking guy. It doesn't mean you have to act on it. Uncle Ben, you have to like him.
The way you say it now.
Uncle Ben, you have to like him. See, Uncle Ben, I told you that I said here that if that guy said what a woman, nice looking woman, is more forgivable than some women let you think your life decisions. Uncle Ben, don't you understand that it's too heavy?
All right, let's keep it going. How many comments left?
It's very few. I'm going to just go through it quickly. The context matters for me. The man is a cheat, always cheating on other women. It's advisable to cut off the wedding sharp. We don't know the context anyway. Isao Shea is saying that comment says a lot about character and behavior of that man. Married or not, men should be mindful of what they say in public. Sister Rose is saying, I wouldn't marry him. I'm not competing with some akuna. Go stay with her. That is heartbreaking. God made him say to reveal who he truly is. Missy is saying the bride feels embarrassed before her friends and family. Sister Natu is saying, you can't tell me what is an issue or not an issue to me. Oluchi is saying, Uncle Ben, there is a saying, the mouth speaks from the abundance of the heart, period. Sis Misty is saying, the groom is admitting that such girls are so tempting that I could induce him not to marry, as marriage is a lifetime commitment. Yeah, that's enough, really.
Is that all?
Yeah.
All right.
That's no
all right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't forget this first story because we're about to move into the second story now. And the second story, I want to link it back up with the first story, because in this first story, the devil in all of this is the sister, the bride's younger sister.
Oh my God.
Abby, hold on. The one that saw the comments and couldn't resist replying to it. She couldn't resist bringing it to her sister's knowledge, to the point that the whole thing escalated now and they are calling off the wedding. That sister do not want her sister to be married.
Hey.
We will get into all of that as we move into the second story. I want to believe many of you would have seen this second story on TikTok. It's trending.
Uncle Ben, sorry, before you go ahead, are you saying, just one line question, one line answer, are you saying the sister shouldn't have brought it to her sister's attention?
The sister is stupid doing that.
Uncle Ben, are you saying yes or no? So you're saying that the younger sister shouldn't have told her older sister, look at what your man is tweeting?
Yes, she shouldn't have done that. That's why I feel that a bigger lesson with
my own, because I'm trying to put myself in that situation. My younger sister will come across that and she won't tell me.
Yes.
My own younger, because I have a younger sister, and I'm wondering if I would be happy. My younger sister will not tell me.
Abby, let's move to the second story. We will come back, because I want to point out something to you here. If this wedding is eventually called off, and if that guy made that statement from an innocent place, if this sister that is about to call off this wedding, if she remains single for the next 5 years, I swear, she may not talk to her sister again for the rest of her life. Okay,
Uncle Ben, one last question.
So,
even if you think, even if you think that this, if as a dad that has daughters, you think that this is a non-issue, right?
It's a non-issue.
Okay, is a part of you not concerned about the responsibility of the guy? Because let's even assume that he's not a cheat. One thing is for sure, this guy is not responsible enough to look after his wife's feelings. That's all I'm going to say. Let's
I agree with you on that one.
And as a father, at least the one concern should be, what kind of mind, what goes through this guy's mind? This guy is not responsible.
Not at this stage.
No, at this stage. No. Marriage is a very decisive. That's what I was thinking about the other day. Marriage is very
because of my time, because I have just like 1 hour more before I will go to work. So we will come back when we examine the second scenario. Please, everybody, drop your take in the chat. We just want to extract life lessons.
Yeah. You be in the building. Hey.
You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Shout out to my lovely sister Onyade. Auntie Onyi, we've missed you. How are you doing, man? Shout out to my baby girl Zeno and every other person that joined us on the show. You're welcome. God bless you. Please remember to hit the like button. Help us hit the like. I see you, my brother Sam. What's up, Sam? You're welcome. And of course, Sister Cherish Olivia. You're all welcome. Okay, Mary. I see you, Mary. How far now? All of now, don't do that in December, finish. You're welcome. And then I think I saw Shitinka earlier on. Shitinka, you're welcome, sis. I know many of you, maybe you are just returning from work or something, but I know you're going to be listening in the background. And if you get to watch this on playback, please leave your thoughts in the comments. Let's extract lessons upon lessons. All right, Misty, thank you, Mama. Mr. UB, you didn't miss the rest of us. Aye. Misty, where you they give me bass every day? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if you are on TikTok, you would have seen this story. Now, I don't know, maybe these ladies are creating content, but from the look of things, this looks serious. But whether content or not, what really happened here is happening more frequently now. And it is the reason why ladies who are married, who don't really understand what it takes to be a married woman, are losing their marriages. I will play the first video. Please, please, I beg you, listen very, very well and give me your honest opinion. I will play the first video, which is a complaint by a lady that said her friend of 4 years just cut her off because of a man. That was the first thing that came out of her mouth. Then she went ahead and described how she felt like the husband of her friend is not doing enough to celebrate the friend's birthday, to celebrate their wedding anniversary, to celebrate Christmas. That man is not doing enough. The man is rich, but I think he's just doing the bare minimum. And she went on and on around her mouth. Then another lady replied. The lady claimed to be the one she was talking about, but I don't know, maybe that is really the lady or not. But what she said resonated with me, and I think that is how a woman who have really matured, a woman who knows what it takes to be in marriage, that is what I was expecting that women should do anyway. So let's go to the video. Please listen.
Of 4 years just ended our friendship over a man. My friend of 4 years just ended our friendship over a man. I'm going to tell you the story. So the way it works out is her birthday, their anniversary, Christmas, my birthday, New Year's. So right around this time of the year, we're chatting a whole bunch. Girl, what you doing? Girl, what you doing? Da, 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 da. Y'all, so this year, no different. Hit her up. Let me set this up because I can mind tell you a story. This is literally what I said. Where did y'all go for y'all anniversary? And she goes, oh, we just went out to dinner. He got me flowers and some jewelry. And I was like, and she was like, don't start. Now I'm going to start. And we all need to start starting with our friends who are accepting like low effort shit from the men that they're with. Now, let me preface this by saying he's a man of means. Okay. I sold this man his third property when I was in real estate. I've seen this place. This man makes well into the mid to high six figures. Okay. And you are the type of person that likes to travel because we bonded over that. We've traveled and taken trips together before. It's just so minimal to me what he does for her every time. A birthday, flower, dinners, a gift. Anniversary, flowers, dinners, gift. Like, it's the same shit over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, bro, you deserve better. There's over 70 luxury resorts in the United States alone. Even if he just took you to one a year, it would take y'all a lifetime. Literally, you should not just be at home all the time when y'all doing big celebrations like this. Like, I feel like you're just accepting, yo. And this is what pisses me off so much about it, is that whenever she's talking about him and stuff that he does, it's always spectacular. But when she's talking about stuff that he does for her, like, yes, it's nice, but it's not spectacular in comparison to what he does for himself. I'm like, girl, this man does not like you. He's with you. You're integrated into his life. Yeah, he may say he loves you, but he does not like you. Okay, for his birthday, this video getting a little long, so I'm gonna do part 2.
Abby, do you hear this video or you don't hear? Before I play the response, you hear this one?
I heard it and I've seen it before, so I get it.
My lovely sister Shitinka, how you doing, mama? You welcome.
So, but I thought we said we're not shouting this year. What's going on?
Uncle Beto. Hi, everybody. Hi, Real Fam. Hey, Abby.
Hi, yes.
Welcome, Shitinka.
How everybody's calm. You're the only one shouting. Can you see?
I'm being calm now. Now you they trigger me, Abby. I'm a gentleman. I've been gentle all through this year. I've never even yelled one time this year. Now you they enter. Now you they pinch me, Abby.
Not true.
You welcome, say. Shitinka, you watched this video, right?
Yes, Uncle Beto, and I have thoughts.
Okay, good. Before we go ahead, let me quickly play the friend's response. I don't know if this is truly the friend, but I love her take.
Okay.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, as this thing pop up on my screen, okay, good. Everybody, please listen to her response.
So since y'all keep sending me the video and since I'm blocked, let's just talk about it. First and foremost, the fact that you started your video talking about my friend of 4 years cut me off over a man and didn't actually explain what the dynamic of the relationship was, I'm going to do that for you. You didn't get cut off over a man. You got cut off over my man, my husband, the person that's the most important to me. You live a life where you live in la la land. You, A, don't have a man. B, don't have somebody, have never had anybody that does for you what my husband does for me. You are a pocket watcher. You clock everything that is done in a manner in which you wouldn't accept it. But nobody's even doing for you what my man does for me. You're upset, wholeheartedly upset, more upset than me that I got jewelry, dinner, and flowers, the thing that I requested, the thing that I enjoy, because baby, I'm a mother and a wife and I work full time. I be tired. I don't want to do a whole lot of stuff all the time. And it's not out of the norm, having been married all of these years, for my husband for our anniversary to take me to dinner, get me flowers, and get me a gift. That's enough. It's not low effort. It's not bare minimum. You're not a celebrity. You don't live a life where this is happening for you and everybody else around you. So like, what? Not only that, you're disclosing information to the internet that's not your business to tell. Like, why are you coming on the internet talking about my man's income? Because you sold the house. Like, be so for real. You're weird. And not for nothing, but what we do with our finances is for a greater purpose for our kids, because we are building generational wealth. We are trying to make sure that we can retire early. So getting flown out or going on a trip all the time is not our top priority. And as that man's wife, I know how to be an asset to him. And this is why I say I don't accept relationship advice, for real, from people who don't have successful relationships. They've never been married. They don't have anything for real. They live in delusion in la la land, and they only dream about the day that a man's gonna come in and do half the stuff that my man does for me. So thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk. That's the tea. Have a blessed day.
Let me start with Shitinka, because I want our sisters, both in the chat and in the studio, to handle this first.
Let me start getting comments.
Start the comment, the gather comment.
Yeah. Thank you kindly, Uncle Beno. Number one, I think the person who brought the matter to social media, she's super weird. She wasn't raised right. And I don't know that even if she's not married, I don't know if she's witnessed a marriage that works. Maybe in her family, of her parents or of her siblings or of uncles and aunts, of anybody, just saying something work. Because if you have, then you realize that there are certain things in this life that are, number one, not your business. No matter how close you are to the situation, nobody asked you, and you shouldn't be giving an opinion. If she had that good sense, she would realize that there are times when her friend, who is the spouse and the wife in the situation, may even be telling her, "Oh, just dinner, flowers, and jewelry," because she may not want to over-inform her of all the great things her husband does. How about that? She may be thinking, "I want to manage your expectations. I want to manage your emotions. I know that you're not in a relationship right now. I don't want to tell you too much because I don't want to overwhelm you with the idea that you're not getting this right now. So I'm not going to tell you too much. I'm just going to keep telling you the same thing over and over again." How about boundaries? That's one. Then secondly, there's breach of, she didn't quite identify the person that she was talking about. But if she had, that would have gone a step into breach of data protection. Well, if you're in the UK, I'll say the GDPR, or in Europe, anywhere in Europe. But even depending on what the rules are in America, I know there's some data protection law, that regulation. I don't know if it covers the entire country, or there's some in particular state that she's in. But to be talking about somebody's pockets because she sold the house to them, that's privileged information that she has that should not come into general conversation, whether with the person's wife or with the internet. Then number 3 is the pocket watching that the lady was talking about, the actual wife was talking about. Like, really and truly, why are you calculating certain things. People who are married have priorities. In fact, people who are not, every human being has priorities, and no two people have the same priorities. So comparing yourself to somebody, because I think some way there's a diffidence with her in the sense that because she's perhaps, because might not be, but perhaps because she's not married, she might be thinking she wants to measure herself and find some loophole in her friend's situation to make her feel better, because sometimes, not all the time, sometimes misery loves company. So she might be saying, okay, yes, I don't have everything working for me, but I want to find something in you that's not working as well so that I can feel better about myself. And so she might be thinking, oh, okay, I don't think your husband is gifting you correctly, which is a really weird thing to think. And then therefore be thinking that, oh, okay, at least we both have something that's not quite ideal. And then you now want to begin to sermonize to your friend because of that. By the way, what is wrong with dinner, flowers, and jewelry? Does she know the value of the jewelry that she was given? It could be worth a house. So I think it boils down to, number one, mind your business. But Uncle Ben, please, if you can allow me, Uncle Ben, to comment on the first story, just briefly.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that in the first story, there's a huge problem with what the guy said, if you're interpreting it from the lens of him talking about his own life decisions. But it is very possible, I'd say 75% of people look at it from the point of view of he's probably speaking about his own life decisions. But there's that 25% of people who, like you, Uncle Beno, would be thinking he's probably offering her counsel to say that if she is doing this on the internet, when she's in the situation where somebody wants to make a life decision concerning her, those life decisions could be rethought.
Thank
so
you.
It is possible to have both interpretations. It's an ambiguous statement. Now, if you're looking at it from what I think majority of people will look at it, if you're looking at it that way, it's a very, very problematic statement. But because there's the room for ambiguous interpretation, I don't think that statement alone should be the reason to call off a wedding, except if you have corroborating evidence or somewhere there's a sinking feeling in your stomach that you realize that you need to clarify and verify what's going on there. Now, if the wedding is 1 week away, yes, put a hold on it, because you may have a sinking feeling in your stomach and you want to find out for sure whether or not your partner is a good for nothing human being. But if you still have a couple of months away, to spare, I would suggest that statement should cause you to begin to look for corroboration and hopefully have your spidey senses up, and something else will show up, and a few other things will show up to give you a reason to say, okay, yes, I really should not be taking this decision with this person. I shouldn't be moving forward. But on its own, because that statement is capable of being of two meanings, I think I'm not sure that should be the only reason why you call off something, except if you have other reasons that corroborate what you saw.
Thank you, Shitinka. Don Pedro is coming your way. Anyway,
we're waiting for this Don Pedro. We're still waiting. It's 2026.
He's coming, my sister. He's coming. Sissy, give it to me, my troublemaker Sissy. We have two cases. Depending on how you want to approach it, pick up anyone you want to start with, Mama.
Firstly, let me say hello, everybody. Real fam, Uncle Ben. Who's in here? Abby. Thinker. House. Hey,
Mr. X was here earlier, and Uncle Dai,
X.
They're out of the studio. Mr. X, he is the first time caller, and he actually supported the opinions of the sisters. So,
okay. I missed the first video. I only came in when this lady was, the lady was having her thing about her friend.
The first video is not even video like that. It's just a lady that was dancing, and then a guy whose wedding is scheduled for March 3rd this year went under the video and said, this is why men have to rethink their life choice decision or something like that. And then the bride-to-be younger sister saw the comment and said the guy has to clarify what he meant. Then she told that sister, then the entire family get to know. Now the wedding is being called off. And I'm of the opinion that was an innocent comment. They shouldn't take it out of context. Yes, the guy is immature, but I don't think he's enough to call up the wedding. So depending on whichever you want to address, but I need you sisters to address this particular one because this my best friend cut me off. I've seen situations like this. I want to say something, but please, sisters, forgive me. I just have to say it.
Go for it.
Some single women want to keep their married friend single. That's all. Yeah. But Sisi, over to you first.
Okay, controversial. There are parts to that are, yeah. I think somebody, was it She Thinker that said misery loves company. That can be true, but also sometimes you're just looking out for your friend. You want the best for her, right? That can be. But my opinion, I actually came across this video, I think 2 days ago, and I actually left a comment in this lady's, because there's not a lot of things that I go online. I try my best. When I see things that really annoy me, I try not to leave comments, right? But I actually left a comment because I just felt like, mind your business. The amount of vim and energy that you took to come, set up a camera, make content, post this about somebody's relationship, to me, I just feel like it's unnecessary. It's giving, you don't really care about your friend. You're coming, there's a weird energy around it. It's not like, oh, it's love, it's concern. I want the best for my friend, because all the other things that she started putting out there, oh, I sold him his house, he's got the money. It's coming from a weird place to me, in my opinion. So I just feel like, depending on how people manage their relationships, you can be annoyed, you can be offended, but the person that's in that relationship, do they not see what they're in? They know what they're in. They know the capabilities or incapabilities of their partner, but for whatever reason, they want to be in that situation. So me, with age, I've learned, if you're not asked for my opinion, even if you ask, I'm really not going to give you my opinion when it comes to a relationship, because people in relationships, people in marriages especially, they will always gang up and you'll become the number one enemy. So it's just not even worth even giving an opinion. You can see, you can be irritated, but at the end of the day, your friend knows who her partner is, who her husband, who she's married to. Why are you more pissed off than she is about how she's being treated? It's not your relationship. It's really not your relationship. I'm not going to lose sleep over my friend's husband not buying her a gift because even though he can afford it. If that's what she wants, if that's the type of man she wants, that's the type of treatment she wants, okay, let her do what she's doing. When she's ready to leave, and then we can talk about it and be like, yeah, girl, you know what? You know, the guy that you were married to, the guy you were dating, he was not all that. When she's out of that situation, fine. But somebody in the midst of a relationship, you're coming out to call out their man on social media, and you think the friend is going to take that in a like a really receptive way. He's going to say, oh my God, you're really looking out for me. Come on. In which world? I just think people need to learn to mind their business. It's not everything you need to have an opinion on. It's not everything you need to come on social media and say. Sometimes just keep it in your head. Be frustrated and just move past it. Literally, move past it. I can't comment to the other one because I didn't see the context.
No problem. Thank you, Sisi. Thank you, Sisi. Abby, your contribution before I bring my take, and then we continue this conversation. Your take first, Abby, on the situation, because I know where you stand. My spirit is telling me where you stand, Abby. But let's hear it. Let's hear it.
This your spirit has taken you to your daughter this time. I don't know. I want to say that I've said this before, that a lot of people do not have social media etiquette, and it shows. Like I said, across the board, if there's countries that are rejecting people's visas because of what they say on the internet, it needs to apply across the board as to what you need. It's not everything that you think you're going to write on the internet. It's not sometimes make videos and keep it to yourselves and your friends. It's not everything you post. Having said that, I'm going to say that I can relate to the first friend from a frustration standpoint, and knowing exactly what your friend deserves, or you have more context about why certain things are not happening. However, I've said this before, I cannot be friends with any content creators whose content is about story times. I don't like people that sit down and always have story time about their one friend, their one cousin, their one. I've said it before. We cannot be friends. And I've had a friend like that before that I distanced myself. Why is your whole content always what happened last year? What happened 10 years ago? to me, it is not a good way to live. It's not content that I like, I care for. And I think that it means that for everything that we do, even as friends, you're always going to make it content. And for me, that is an issue with friendship. At what point is our friendship our friendship real enough for you to always be to do story time? Now, the reason I relate to the girls, because I have a friend who is in a similar situation, where I kind of don't understand the dynamics. Now, would I come on the internet and be mad about it? No. Am I mad about it? No. I'm concerned. And we say this all the time, that the energy in which people actually fight for you, or the things that they say, is what you think about. Are you saying this because you're concerned? And I'm saying this because this girl probably has more context. And again, Sissy knows this story. Sister Nasi knows this story. This girl has more context. That's why she knows what she's talking about. You
What
don't
is
know.
her business? What Abima Bimi know?
Sissy knows what I'm talking about. The problem here is the approach and coming on the internet. But I know what she's talking about because I'm in that situation.
But Abby, and you know that we know the situation. Even with all of that, it's still not your business.
That's what I'm saying. It's not my business. That's why I won't come on the internet. Now, is this
That's what I'm
something
saying. But it's the same
But
thing.
we're saying the same thing. But I'm
Yeah.
trying to explain that her concerns are not invalid. That's my
But
point.
these concerns, though, the way she's bringing it out, it's not. It's more like
So,
airing
Sissy,
the
because
putting the
I
guy on
know
blast.
the situation, I know what she's talking about.
Which
It's not that-
situation?
I cannot tell you, Uncle Ben. That's the point.
No. Based on, let's not even go with what you know. Based on this particular case we are addressing right now, I've seen a lot of girls like, especially Gen Z and millennials. I'm so sorry. Many of them
What
are
did
like
millennials come into this for? Gen Z.
many of
Oh,
them.
that woman that is always fighting Yabo Joy, she millennial or Gen Z. That woman, light skin woman, what's her name?
Gen X.
No.
Gen
That's a
X.
different case. I'm not
That's
talking.
not a different case, so Uncle Ben, because you will see one video, you will class it as the whole Gen Z. That one, is she Gen Z or millennial? That old
Gen
woman.
X, please.
No.
She's not millennial.
That one, I don't want to diagnose her.
No, Uncle Ben, we have to no.
That woman has an issue. She has an issue.
Oh,
Let's
you do this all the time. You generalize based off of one video. So I'm
Abby.
generalizing based off of one video that Gen X too. There's something wrong with them, Uncle Ben.
Abby, what I'm saying is, I see situation like this a lot now. There are many women now, especially single women. I'm so sorry. There are many of them. Seriously, there are many of them that are single because they have this mentality and mindset that this lady is displaying. They just feel like, I know it all. Oh, you are my friend. I know what you deserve. Oh, this is my brother. This is what you deserve. They don't see themselves as the problem. She is married, for God's sake. She is.
Uncle Ben, can I finish what I was going to say?
No, because
okay. So as I was saying, so because I'm experiencing that in a sense, I kind of understand where she's coming from. However, it's not in her place to say it. These are things that you can hold your friend and ask if she's okay, if at all you have that kind of friendship with her. Not everybody even needs that friendship. Personally, like Sissy said, I've come to a point where even when Sissy and I spoke about this thing, I told her, Sissy asked me a few questions about why I'm not saying to the other person. I said, it's not me they used to settle. I've said my concerns at some point in the relationship and I've kept it moving, right? If everything goes well, it goes well. If everything doesn't go well, another thing is I'm not cutting her off. I'm always going to be here as her friend. So I think that sometimes friends have more context than we realize because
in this case, so Abby, this one that is running her mouth, she's not the one that cut the friend off. It's the one that is married that cut her off. I
know, Uncle Ben. I'm giving you context as to I'm trying to explain to you that I understand how you can be in the sidelines and you see certain things that your friend is going through, even if it seems good or she's accepting it, you know that's not what she wants, but she's almost stuck. That's what I'm trying to explain. And I think that every woman has experienced that. The issue here is not in your place to come out on the internet to complain. The issue here is not in your place to tell her to leave her marriage. But I'm just saying that mindset, it happens. There's a lot of us here that are like, what's going on here? But you don't have to say anything. Now, if I can be talking to my mom, for instance, now I say, Mom, by the way, I think this is the same way I brought it to Sissy, like I said, where I think this is weird. What do you think? So you can have consent. Everybody can have consent on Kaben. All this is not your business, not your business. We've been friends for 20 years. I'll give you an example. It's like me and Zeno now. Or even let's even say Sisi, or even you, Uncle Ben. There's certain things that you know I am not about. Would you not be a big concern if you saw that I was getting married to the opposite of what you believe I'm about? It doesn't mean that you come and say, Abby, call off the marriage now. But you'll be like, is Abby making the right decision? God be with her. Every friend has the right to have such concerns. It's not about how you voice it or if you voice it out at all. That's what I'm saying. So I'm giving different angles to this where her consent will be valid though, because I know that feeling, but it's not in her place to bring it out, especially in this manner. And again, like I said, I cannot be friends with someone that cho every time, story time on social media. It's going to be one day, it's my own story time that you would do. So I'm not doing
very true.
All right. Thank you, Abby, for bringing that energy. Now, let me tell you something that will surprise you now. Before I started this show this morning, I played this video for my wife. And my wife is kind of taking your side, Abby. In fact, where I don't first start the argument with her, I was even shocked. She was like, okay, maybe the man is not doing enough, but it's not okay for our friend to come to social media and say all of this. And then she also said, all the friend has to do is to say, what's going on? Why don't you just tell your husband to do something different? But if the wife is indifferent, then the wife should just, the friend should just forget about it. But she said for her, the friend is just worried that maybe the wife is not being treated the way she should be. And I told my wife that I don't agree. So we go back and forth a little bit. So I'm saying that for you to know that you are not wrong, Abby, any other person that see it like that. But for me, I'm coming from a place that not everything, when it comes to marriage between husband and wife, and in this particular case of a friend feeling that your husband is not giving you enough. I think your husband should give you more. You want to ruin the marriage. That's just what it means. If your friend is complaining, because somehow my spirit tells me that the so-called wife probably might have jokingly or somehow tell this her friend, say, every year my husband just buy me flower, gifts, and dinner. I'm just thinking maybe we can do something else. She can just say it. And then as a friend, yes, why would he do that? I've been thinking about that. He is rich. He got all this money. He got Lexus. He got Rolls Royce. Yeah. No. That friend is about to ruin her marriage. If the married woman had not been a woman who get knowledge that came out to explain it, that is not what really going on. This is how some women literally create problem in their marriage, by listening to somebody who is not married to who you are married to. Please. It's a big deal. Many people these days, you see them all the time. That is why I often say here that, look, when it comes to taking relationship advice and marriage advice, watch how you listen to TikTok aunties that are single.
Uncle Ben, can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so from the example that you're giving, or from the angle that you're coming from, do you not think that it's actually the wife who put the friend in this situation? Because I can only be annoyed, or I can only have a certain battery in my back if my friend is feeding me a certain narrative, but then at the same time you're acting like everything is okay. So as a friend, as the friend of the wife, right? Pardon?
I said, God bless you, Sisi. You often know your friend is not satisfied because she tells you in her own way.
She's the wife is the one coming to tell her friend, right? Oh, my husband is not doing this. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with that. Then her friend is obviously trying to defend her. I'm not defending this behavior because, like I said, I just feel like people should just mind their business. The person is in a relationship. If it's gone to marriage, they know what they're entering. They know the person that they're with. So I'm not really going to offer you an opinion. And even the way that I am as a friend, I give you once to give an opinion on something that's you're doing that is thing. After that, I'm not going to give you an opinion on it. You're not going to keep coming to me. Oh, like Abby will keep coming to me, complaining about the same thing. I'll give her advice. She'll go back again. Then she'll come back to me again, ask me about the same thing. I'm not that type of friend. Find other people to do that with. I'll give you my opinion that one time. It's up to you what you do with that information. But please don't come back to me again to talk about this same situation, especially if my mindset, because it's just going to cause a problem between us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's better we don't discuss it. You want to be with your man don't want to treat you well, doesn't want to do whatever. You're in that relationship. Okay, fine. Let's just not discuss your relationship. We can talk about other things, but I'm not going to discuss your relationship or be interested in your relationship. It's not that I'm hating, but I need to guard my peace of mind because I find that very annoying, those type of friendships. But I'm saying her friend is the wife is the one that came to tell her all of this information. So the energy needs to be at the wife, because why are you coming and telling your friend? Your friend is not just going to pick this and start moving like this from nowhere. I don't think she's mad. I don't think she's jobless. I don't think she doesn't have other things to do.
Hmm?
Right? So
you don't think she has other things to do?
She doesn't. She's not sitting there waiting for her friend to feed her information, then to just start making up noise for no reason. Her friend is the one coming to complain to her.
Cece, the point here is this. Just for me, anytime we have this show, we emphasize lessons. The lesson here is that, first off, this friend that is ranting now, if this friend is married, this will be coming from another angle.
Why?
Yes, let me explain. She is not married. If you are friend to a woman who is married and you are single, when they bring their problems to you, you have to take your time. You have to think deeply about it before you started offering advice. You heard the friend, the wife, you heard the wife. The wife said in the first place, you don't have a man that is doing for you what my husband is doing for me. Do we miss that part?
Okay, so why is she coming to complain to her? Go and complain to your married friends then.
No, I'm the one who is just assuming, because I know it does happen among women, they might be having coffee and she might just say, oh, this year, my birthday is coming. I don't even know what my husband planned this year. Every year I just get flowers, dinner and jewelries, and the girl can literally take it out of context. I'm telling you right now that I've seen this play out on social media.
But like I'm saying, the wife is the one at fault here. Because if you come and you feed me a narrative about your husband, how do you expect me to have a different perception of him? How? Then all of a sudden, because you now want to be in his good graces, you're now acting like you're not the one who's been feeding me this information. She hasn't gone and sat down with the husband to have this conversation. The wife is the one bringing her the information.
Okay, Cece, you and Shitinka, let me put my sisters on the spot now. Same scenario, your married friend come to you, you are just chatting, you are playing, and she's like, oh, my birthday is coming, but I don't know, maybe my husband will just take me to dinner, get me flowers, buy me gifts. I just wish we can do something different, just to make it memorable. Cece and Shitinka, as well as Abby, what would have been your response to that?
I'll tell her, ask your man to take you out for the dinner or to do what it is that you want to do. Ask him.
That's it.
What more do I need to contribute to that conversation?
Okay, cool. Thank you. Shitinka, about you, Mama? Hello, Shitinka? Okay, maybe.
Sorry, I was I'm driving. But I would tell her to tell him. I'll tell her to find a way to let him know
that you want to do something different, right?
Yes. Tell your husband. But then, Fifi, just to clarify, I don't think the married woman actually went to her single friend with the problems. Because from the single friend who brought the news to the internet, she said that she would always ask her friend, what are you guys doing? Or what did you guys do? Because she said her birthday, then Christmas, the friend's birthday, the married friend's birthday, Christmas, then the anniversary, then Christmas, then her birthday. And that's how it always follows. And they've been friends for 4 years. So again, I thought, 4 years is a good time of friendship, but it's not like a lifetime where you feel like invested in what her husband is getting her. So she is the one who goes to ask. It's not like the married friend brings the problems to her. Do you get? But
Mm.
even if the married friend was bringing a problem and saying, I don't like what I get the same thing every year, then you'd say to your friend, tell him what you like, let him know. Or you put up a scheme for your friend to say, man, I was talking to my friend the other day and see what she told me she likes. Let me give you secrets so you can impress my friend. When you go and score, then you come and tell me that you scored. You know, do you get that sort of thing? But again, that sort of childish thing is a little bit more like girlfriend, boyfriend, and extra friend type of thing. Not so much a married friend. But sometimes, depending on how close the married friend is, if the friend has now become like family, then that could happen.
Thank you. Abby, how about you? Same scenario. What would be your advice? Hello, Abby. Abby, you are muted, though.
Yeah, I said I can't lie. Everything that Cece and Shitinka is saying, music to my ears, because that's how it's supposed to be. But because this is actually my reality with one of my friends, it just doesn't work that way. Most of the time, what happens is, yes, she might not discuss this and that, but there's just so many ways where, for instance, I'll give you an example. She could receive flowers, just an example, and she just looks really sad. That's not what she wants. And then the rest of us that are actual friends are the ones compensating for what she wants. Do you understand? Even in situations where, because I'm close to both of them, I've said to the man, oh my God, maybe we should do this as well. You know, and it's just like, nah. So I don't know how to explain it to.
I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt you, Abby. I completely get where you're coming from. And I think in situations like that, what I would do is I would just be there for my friend and be a listening ear. And I won't offer any advice or offer any commentary to the internet, because your friend is in a space where her mind has not yet caught up with her mouth, and her desires have not yet caught up. So she's not yet able to.
Very different. Like I said, she's not just like this girl. I'm not saying she's not complaining about anything.
Yeah.
But as the things that she will want to do with him, I do with her. The rest of our friends, we do with her. And she just always looks really sad. And then in situations where I've not been able to do it, my suggestion would be, how about you do it with this person? And the other situations, I've reached out to them because I have a relationship with the man to say, by the way, this is what we could do for this person's whatever. So again, I'm just saying that sometimes you don't know what you don't know because that's not your reality. But again, everything stands. There's a time and place. Some things are not in your place, but I'm speaking from my own current, not in the past.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying that what you're doing is the correct thing to do, not what the person that we're talking about did, in the sense that you're there for your friend. You do for her what you wish she would do for herself, and what you wish her spouse would do with her, do for her. And hopefully at some point she will find some people, it depends on the age. Apparently they say that women in their 20s are not as vocal about their needs as women in their 30s. Or as women in their 40s are. So maybe it's just that she's too young to articulate her, or she doesn't have the personality type to say to her husband what rocks her boat, what really rocks her boat. So maybe as she grows older.
To be honest, I'm not being worried about her choices. No. What I'm trying to relate to really is that some people don't tell you directly, this is what I'm going through. Because you've been friends with them, in my own situation, I've been friends with them for over 10 years. You kind of perceive it because of the other things that happen. That's what I'm saying. Some people are not that direct with the conversations.
Yeah, but my point, don't care. Don't even say shit. If I'm your friend for 20 years, I've seen couples do this bullshit a lot.
Good evening.
That energy when someone is
good evening, Cece. Good evening, Chitinka.
All right, Auntie Grace. I have Auntie Grace and I got Mr. X back.
Hey, Ben, I'd like to ask a question. The lady, can you hear me?
Hold on, Mr. X. Let Auntie Grace go then.
No, I just want to ask a simple question.
All right.
Yeah, the ladies in the studio, are they all married or they're single? I want
how,
to know.
How is that relevant?
No, it's going to, it's going to set the narrative.
How is that relevant?
No, because if you are not married, I don't think you have any business in, talking about this issue. If you are not married, I don't think you have any business in talking about this issue.
How is that relevant?
If you're a single lady and you're talking about marriage issues, you shouldn't even advise anybody. That's my opinion.
Hold on, no, Mr. X. Let me clear something so that we need to know.
Oh my goodness.
Are you saying, Mr. X, are you saying based on the scenario, based on what we saw on the screen that we just watched, a single lady shouldn't have advised a married lady in terms of this. Is that where you're coming from? Or you are saying generally?
No, see,
not talk about marriage.
See, if you are single, there's some certain advice that you cannot give a married woman. When you
But that married woman is keeping a friend, a single lady friend. Why is she keeping that friend?
No, I mean, of course, you have a single lady friend. Nobody.
And then you talk to your single lady friend. You do not want the single lady friend to. I'm not justifying what
listen. I said, just listen. I said a certain level of advice that you cannot give. That's what I said.
Okay. Let's do it like this, Mr. X. Let Sister Grace give us her take. Then I'll come to you. You drop your take. But let's keep it restricted to what we are watching now and how it can affect people in real life. Auntie Grace, over to you, man.
Actually, I was just going to say, I didn't join at the beginning of the show. I didn't watch any of the video. What I wanted to address is the energy with which we are attacking the girl, because I don't know what they are talking about. The thing is that if, like, he just brought this angle to it. If a married woman is keeping friendship with a single lady, and you are telling this single person whatever that is going on in your marriage, I'm not advocating for her to come online and start talking about it. You cannot speak to somebody and then say, oh, keep nude. What she would have done is like, speak to your husband. Like I said, I didn't listen to any of their video, right? Speak to your husband. It's not in her place to come online. What I actually came on to say is that the energy with which you are attacking the girl is wrong, obviously. But also address, you are talking about lesson to be learned. Also address the married woman who keep a single woman as a friend, who goes to gossip the husband to this single lady who is coming out to speak. So the fault is not just only on her, all right? And then not only that, how are we sure that these things are not happening? Because she's there, she doesn't want to speak out. She's been threatened. If you don't come and say what this girl is saying is wrong, there are people who are in abusive relations in marriage, but they cannot come out to speak about it. How are we sure that she has not been threatening to say, oh, your friend is saying this, I will do this to you, I will do this to you, and then I haven't listened to any of that video, to be honest with you, I don't know. So is the energy with which Uncle Ben was like, oh, the girl, no, it's fine. When you use that energy to address the girl, it's wrong to have brought their matter on social media. Also use the energy to address the woman who is taking her marital issue to somebody else, and at the end, the person is addressing it, you're coming to counter it. It's not right. That is what I was coming in to address. For Mr. S, who is saying, as a single lady, then you're going to sew needle in single lady's mouth. And then the married woman who is keeping single lady and then sharing her secret to the single lady, you don't have anything to blame that woman, right?
All right. Thank you, Auntie Grace, for I see what you're saying, man. And from what Auntie Grace just said now, it goes both ways. Married women who discuss their marriage, their business, what they felt is wrong in their marriage, they take it to their single friend to discuss.
Exactly.
Are wrong too.
Exactly.
Now,
that's exactly what I wanted you to address. Address it on both sides. The girl is wrong to have brought it. So I'm not here to justify any of them. They are both wrong. We don't know the man, he has not spoken. We don't actually know what he's doing to that woman at the background.
I agree, man. Before I even comment further, I want to bring Mr. X in. But I want my sisters, both in the studio and in the chat, to ponder on this. Do you see the reason why some married men, as soon as they get married to their wife, they want to cut off some of her friends? Are we beginning to see why now, based on this case? But Mr. X, please, let us, I don't know, have your take, but let us be respectful.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm not here to disrespect anybody. You know, we just have an opinion. And we all have different perspectives. So this is just the way I see it. the way you say might be different, but I'm not here to kind of bash anybody. You know, first of all, I don't know if this is for content or maybe this is a real issue, because people can just come up with different kind of story just because they want to trend. So I don't know if this story is right.
Even if it's right or not, but you know,
yeah, but life. What I'm trying to say is, we all can see clearly that the friend is single, right? Right, Ben? The friend is single, right? The one that is advising.
Allegedly.
Okay, she's single.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so mostly, right? Single lady, from what I know, single lady should, always be careful with the kind of advice that they give a married woman, because they are not living in that life. And mostly, quotes me, I mean, mostly single women often give advice based on fantasy, not responsibility, and they can cause trouble without even, meaning to cause that trouble based on their whole fantasy life and whatever is going on in their life. They use that to give, advice, but they are not living in that lady's marriage. Marriage is all about teamwork, and she's the one that is in that marriage. She's not complaining. I don't know, based on her reply, I don't think she's complaining, right? Based on the video you just showed.
Yeah, Mr. X, in my own experience, when I watch the wife's response, if allegedly or if that is actually the wife, when I watch that response, everything about her tells me she's the one that is complaining to this single lady, but she was not. You see that this single lady confronted her husband. Remember, she's close to them too. You see that this single lady confronted her husband, and then the husband come back to the wife and say, "Why, babe? I'll be buying you gifts every time. You say this is what you want. What's going on? Why are you telling your friend that I'm celebrating myself bigly, and then when it comes to your birthday, I'm not doing no? Why would you say that?" And then the friend, now the wife, now cut her off. That cutting her off, because for this America, the way I see them, they move. That cutting her off, it pained this single girl so much that she decided to come to social media. Maybe now she can no longer talk to her. What do you do when you cut people off? You block them, right? They can't call you, they can't have it to you. So maybe now that one I pay her, we make her come. But when I watched her response video, it tells me she's the one who is feeding the single lady her discontentment. In the
even though she's feeding her friend with all the story, all the issue going on in their marriage, the way the single lady addressed it, the advice she's giving her is not the proper way of advising your married friend, because whatever she's saying is going to kick that woman out of that marriage.
Yep.
It's clearly shown that the single lady is living a life that will make her be single for the rest of her life.
Wow, Mr. X, you're reaching.
No. Look at what she said. She's talking about that. Listen, she's talking about it's not enough. You don't even know how. Okay, it's because you bought a house, because you helped him with buying a house. That means he should be spending all his money on his wife. They all have a group. I mean, they have their plans. They have what they are going through and all that. It's not about telling your friends all the time that my husband did this, my other husband did that. Based on the single lady, what she's saying is, he should be doing more. Why does she think that she's in the place to give to be saying that the husband can do more?
All right. Thank you.
She's not in the place to be saying that the husband can do more. She's not the one that married to him.
Yeah. See, Mr. X, I agree with you 100% that it is not in our place whatever the husband is doing. What is in our place is tell your married friend, do you have conversation with your husband? Do you tell your husband, babe, can we do something differently? It is not in her place at all to say what the man is doing is not enough. That is what scattered my own brain.
I can categorically tell you that she's even jealous of her. She will from a place of jealous.
Might even put it this way: this girl, if they break up, this guy will sleep with that man. The way she's going, so I swear she will sleep with that man.
People like this, that's the reason why the rate of single is just so high in society. It's because of people like this. You know, everything is just glamour, money, gift, and all that. They're not ready to build with anybody. That's why, look at the way she's speaking. You know, she's going to be single for a very long time.
Okay. Let me move on to, thank you, Mr. X, for your take. Let me move on to Sister Grace. No, I think, I don't call Sister Grace, Sister Rose, so I don't miss them again. No. Sister Rose in the building. Your take, Sister Rose, real quick, man.
Yes, hello to you and hello to everyone else. My take on it is, if I'm going to be honest and be objective, this friend sounds questionable. For her to say what she's saying, you know, this woman told her, I don't know who asked. I'm not clear on the details about who asked who first. But for someone to say that, wow, she didn't do this much and she criticized her, truthfully speaking, if I was in the married woman's position, I believe I would cut her off too. Because who are you to say what he should give me or what he shouldn't give me? I might have been very satisfied with that. I may not have wanted an ostentatious present. On the other hand, I do understand what Abby is saying, being that they're friends. And who knows what has been discussed behind closed doors, the friend may feel like, well, why didn't you do more? It could have been based on what the married friend told her. It's not always because they're hating on you or being jealous of you. So the friends seem kind of shady. I would have cut her off too, but we don't know the whole nuance. What did the married friend say? Was the married friend complaining? Was the married friend saying that, listen, he should have done more for me, or I did this, I did that, and that's why she said this? And people switch up on you. People will complain to you. You give them you give them your advice, and then they turn on you. And the second,
Rose, no verse. I need to clap for you for that particular way you highlight. Thank you. After you finish, I will explain why I clap for you. Go ahead, man.
Okay, but then the next thing I'm going to say, you may not clap for me. You might withdraw the complaints. But I believe in being objective. I will always be objective. I'll always play devil's advocate in anything that I'm doing. Now, this whole business about married versus unmarried. Listen, let me tell you what my uncle, somebody came to my uncle to ask for advice. And my uncle is very brutal. And my uncle said to her, listen, you came to me with your advice. So I'm going to tell you whatever I want to tell you. Don't bring your business to people. They have a right to say what they want to say. If we're friends and we're talking, you brought your stuff to me, so I'm going to give my opinion. Do not negate someone for what they have to say. Me personally, based on how I've seen people, I don't want to be involved. Like everybody else said, I would say, okay, ask him tell him what you want. I'm not putting my 2 cents because I don't need you to later come back and criticize me. And the final thing that I want to say, because as I said to you when we talked about this whole issue of marriage and singleness, I am for neither or against neither. Those who want to be married, that's wonderful. Those who want to be single, that's wonderful. I do not negate either of them. I'm not against either of them or necessarily for any of them. It's an individual thing. But this apartheid segregation BS about the married shouldn't talk to the unmarried and the single shouldn't. All right, fine. But, if that's the case, sever your relationships. And here, let me, Ben, you said something about the married person. Okay, no problem. In that Texas on a day where everybody's all married, but you have different socioeconomic status. What now if this was one of these really rich friends, very, very wealthy? Because that actually does happen, where she negates the other person. Both are married, but she's telling, that's all he did for you? Please. So Ben, would that have been good then? Would she then have been qualified? Because she's married. I guess married people are the singles are the reject of life, because you made the comment, Ben, that see why many married men don't want their wives with single women. And then the other man said, she'll be single all her life. So I guess it's a negative. It's so unfortunate. You're so cursed because you ain't got no man with you. So if that's how you people feel, then leave the single people on their own. And here's the final thing I want to say is, while you enjoy your elevated status of marriedom, when you have problems, which many of them do, then now they start running to the single friends now, because I guess they no longer have status with their married friends. So now you want to go cry to the single friend. Respect people for who they are. Just respect human beings for who they are. I know, and I'm going to be brutally honest, I know in people's demented mind that they think that when they attach themselves to another human being, they are better than other people. All right, live in that delusion. But that's not really the case. Let's be respectful of people. A single person may still have some valuable advice. And just like I said objectively, I didn't go take up for this single lady. I said something about her seemed weird. Seemed like you're jealous, like you're hating. But let's stop negating other people for their whatever circumstances they find themselves. That's all I got to say.
All right. Let me clarify one or two things, Sister Rose. Thank you very much for your take. First, shout out to Goodness 3850. Thank you very, very much for the super chat. God bless you. At least not only you be my best friend for today's show, every other person will be my best friend today. So Goodness says, stop asking your married friends about what their spouses did for them on their birthday. It feels weird. We need to learn to mind our business. That right there is the key. So, Sister Rose, to address your position, first of all, I appreciate the fact that everybody pointed out how the conversation somehow circle around people who are single. But please, I'm only making references to single people on the basis of what we are watching on the screen and what is ongoing. So please, let's clarify that. And I'm making that references again based on the body language of this lady on the screen. And I said there are many single ladies too that act the way this lady is acting now exactly, believing they know it all. Believing, oh, you are married, that man is not treating you right. Yeah, man. He should have done this, he should have done that. That I'm just talking within the context of what is going on here. There are so many amazing single ladies, single men out there that have better. I hate Samsung. Samsung is kind of loud. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the show. Who's talking?
What kind of introduction is that?
Can you hear me?
First of all, reduce the volume of that nonsense.
How about put it on silent? It's very easy.
Yeah, somebody called in actually.
Well, I think he wants to, part of the show, he has to ring out, but let's just reduce the volume for us. Let's make us deaf.
Now you see how your Samsung, your Android, you see how it's behaving now, right?
That's the locomotive engines, and like that for.
All right, hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Who am I speaking with, please? This is you behind the roof.
Oh, please. This is Gloria calling from United Kingdom.
Oh, Gloria, are you a first-time caller?
Well, yeah, first time, but I've been following you for quite a while.
Oh, are you coming here to fight me? If you have been following quite a while, you will be one of my sisters that want to fight me. I hope you are not coming to fight me, man.
Uncle Bino.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm in my late 60s, and I was born in Nigeria, Enugu, but I live in United Kingdom. I love you.
Go ahead, my sister.
I love everybody, but today I just wanted to say something.
Go ahead, ma'am.
I just want to say that sometimes, some married couple tell their friend too many things. And sometimes there's certain things that you could tell your friend. It's not everything that you need to tell your friend. And also, I don't know why the friend has to go to the internet to talk about a friend.
I don't know to my sister. They think tire me.
But you know, sometimes some married women just sometimes need to, when they mix with their friend, they don't need to overshare. Some of us sometimes overshare with a friend because, you know, there's certain things my mother always used to tell me. You could share things with your friend, but you don't have to share everything. You know, sometimes we married women, you lie on your pillow, you and your husband, you talk everything. It's not every time you go and meet your friend. You have to let them, you know, come between you. So sometimes I just want to say that as a married woman, sometimes they have to just talk less with their friends. And also the other gentleman that was looking at the boobie and wanting to salivate on it, sometimes I don't even know why he had to make that comment. And I don't know why, but I think the young lady probably wasn't happy. That's why she called off the wedding. But you know,
Auntie Gloria, is that not too much? A man just, I think the brother was trying to advise that lady not to expose those beautiful chests like that. I don't think.
No, but she shouldn't. I don't. Uncle Ben, please. We all have. The Lord give us some good, very lovely assets, but it's not every time you must show it. But I mean, I don't know what is happening now. Ladies don't know how to cover. You know, my mother used to tell me that you must let a man discover you slowly, slowly. But these days, it's like everybody's just showing everything anyhow and everywhere, you know? So I just don't know. You shouldn't have made that comment, to be quite honest. But she, and anyway, why is she doing that? Why is she dressing like that and bending down and taking pictures and everything? What is it all about?
Auntie Gloria, they are doing that because they just feel like, man, you are not coming. See what you are missing. You are missing. They are threatening us. They are threatening us, Auntie Gloria. These ladies
No. But if they're threatening you like that, if they're threatening you like that, when you get married, then it's not sex anymore. Because, you know, you're supposed to surprise your husband on your married day. Please, I beg. I don't want to sound like I'm too old school, but my papa used to tell me, you know, I remember those days when in the 70s, you have to hide everything. Man couldn't even see what kind of thing you wear. It was more sexy the first day when he look at you, oh my God. But now they're showing everything, even in church, nothing is secret anymore. Anyway, Uncle Ben, I really love you. I love your music. I love that young lady. I'm so happy that young lady joined you, Abby, because she was mixing up too much with them. She was mixing up with too much Nigerian wahala, and I'm glad that she removed herself from that.
That's our
hello, Abby. Yes, okay. It's so nice to talk to you. I'm going to call again one day.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. It's so nice to have you too. God bless
Uncle
you,
Bino, you're so lovely. God bless you.
Oh, thank you, ma. God bless you too, Auntie. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Gloria. God bless you.
Thank you, Auntie Gloria. So, Abby, you've been in mix-up, Nigerian mix-up.
Yes, she was in a Nigerian mix-up, you know. I'm so happy she went to join Obodo Yibo and Uncle Bino. Because people she was mixing up with, they were useless people. I'm so happy. I've been following you for a long while now. God bless you, my darling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always in the background. I will start tapping now.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. God bless you, man. You see, our Abby is a superstar. I tell you, Abby is a superstar. Oh my God. Now, how do we do this? If people still want to have a lot to contribute, I may have to yield the studio to Abby, but I think we've already heard everything we want to hear. I'm going to play the video one more time, and then I will get final thought from everybody. Now, let me appeal to my single sisters out there. Please don't take this personal. This is not an attempt to downgrade or denigrate single sisters. The lesson we're just trying to extract here is that boundary is key. How you get involved in couples issue, you got to be careful with it. That's just the lesson here. Women, you see the way the friend come out now and switch off on her. and said, oh, we have our plan. We were working towards early retirement. We were savings. And I asked for it. I asked for the flower gift. And me, make I be honest with you right now, me will be man. I know, say, if you are giving a woman the same gift on her birthday, you do it the first time, you do it the second time, you dare not try it the third time.
Uncle Ben, can I ask a question, please, as a man?
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
not think that there are they are man? Do you not think that there are men that actually gives you what they want, not what you want?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's another issue.
A lot.
Also, can I ask a question? Because it's like this marriage thing is not sweet. You people are making the rules are too strict. Because all my married friends, my 3 married friends that I have, for their birthdays, they sent me their presents so excitingly. One of my friends just got this Saint Laurent bag. Oh my God, he got me my dream bag. All of we.
They are peppering you. Need
No, I'm not peppering me, Uncle Ben. Peppering me for what? I'm just saying that because we've spoken about this bag before. No, Uncle Ben, wait.
Mm-hmm.
We've spoken about this bag before. Your husband finally surprises you. Like, oh my God, I can't wait to get this bag. You're not saying this to me. Oh my God, Abby, I got my bag. Yeah. Me, I'm excited. You are saying we should not ask, we should not talk. To me, it's part of girls' talk. Oh, Abby, what did you do for my birthday? So we went here and we went there. You know, my birthday is day for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
So I always have a lot of activities. And then we went this and then we did this, we did that. I've always had that dynamic, single or married. But it's like everybody's just so strict. What's going on? I've never been jealous of them. They've never been. This one I said they were peppering me. No, we've spoken about it before that these shoes are so nice. And then obviously the husband, has now bought it. It just makes sense to come back to like, Abby, look. I'm like, oh my God. What's the issue? Now podcast, don't talk, don't this. My friends are my friends. I still want to be a girl. I'm just a girl, married or not. I'm just a girl. What is the issue? You are too strict.
Abby, hold on. Let me just address what you said now. Okay. Girl. And let me address what you say, Abby. You said it that these are your friends. These are the things that you do. It's not new. Right? Your friends are excited. Their husband got them the gift they wanted. You are happy they get it. It's okay. But in a situation whereby they are complaining to you, that is when you have to be careful. And I'm not saying this to Abby. I'm saying this to all my single sisters out there. If your friend is excited and she's celebrating with you, it's okay for you to celebrate with her and all of that. But as soon as she turns around and started complaining, let your alert just do bang, 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 bang. Because you can easily forgotten that she is now a married woman. Even though she's your friend over all of these years. But she's sharing a problem with you now. As soon as
I'm even addressing what you had one that highlighted the comment of, oh, don't ask somebody what they go for their birthday. Don't tell somebody. That's why I'm asking. I'm not asking based of anything else, right?
Yes.
You had one that highlighted and said this is an amazing comment, and I'm like, I mean, I'm just a girl. This is kind of girls talk that we talk about. I don't know what else there is to talk about. Though, we won't talk about how your husband and your husband are having sex. Like you have to keep the conversation going. We still have to be girls, regardless of if we're married or not. So I don't know what they're doing to talk about.
Did you get the point I'm making now or not?
I get the point I'm making, but I was talking about the comments that you highlighted about you should not ask, you should not talk.
Don't ask.
I talk about presents. Even if it's you, Uncle Ben, that sends me presents.
I believe you be and Mr. S. Whatever you go with your friend, just do what you know is best. Just leave them to their thoughts. Okay.
Let me just put it this way. If you want to advise your friend, be careful. If you advise your friend and your friend acts on your advice and the advice you gave your friend doesn't go well with the husband and they start having trouble that their marriage breaks up, your friend will come back and switch on you. That's just the line of
Ben, can I say one thing real quick? It's kind of like a question. What about in situations, I've heard about this, seen it, of married people who do the same thing, 2 married friends. I see that a lot. And they kind of do it more because maybe one person has more money, is richer. So what would have been your statement had this been, how would you have taken it had this been a married woman and this actually happens, make the same comment? What would you say then?
I don't get it. Please summarize it.
What do you mean summarize it? I said, the only thing, we're just switching out the marital status. In this particular case that we're talking about a single friend and a married one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying now, if both parties were married,
mm-hmm.
and the one married friend negated the other one, saying that I don't think that your husband you should have gotten a lot more than what he gave you. And what I'm saying is actual stuff that I've seen happen.
Mm-hmm.
What then do you say then if it's the married friend telling another married friend, oh, your friend didn't do that much to you? What advice should she give?
That is still a stupid advice. I'm sorry. It is nobody's business what a man is doing for his wife. People will advise, people will complain, people will say, your husband, I don't think your husband is doing enough. But me, I am saying it's better you stay your lane, because the way things work in some home, I'll use myself as an example. If what I'm doing for you as my wife, I think I'm doing my best for you, and my best is not enough, and you are not talking to me, say, babe, I know you are trying, but I'm just thinking, you have the money now. You can do something better than this. I wanted this, I wanted that. If you don't address it with me, your husband, you now go and talk to your friend, and your friend is now saying, oh, based on your husband, what? Based on how we see your husband. Even your married friend, though, like Sister Rose said, you go and talk to your married friend. And your married friend say, my husband, in my last birthday, we went on a cruise. In the last birthday, we went to Dubai. Your husband got the money. Why are you not on cruise? Why are you not on Dubai? And now that you are my wife, you now come back. And they say, hey, babe, I've seen that you are not doing enough for me. What, is anything wrong if you take me to Dubai? Why can't I go on a cruise? The first thing that will come to my mind is, okay, hold on. Where is this coming from? All you have to do is to have said, babe, my next birthday, I want us to do this. And see if I rejected it. But as soon as you go, you see, look at Joke husband. They went to Dubai for the anniversary. They went to cruise for their this thing. It will piss me off. I'm telling you now as a man. It will piss me off. I will just tell you, say, oh, so now we are now living our life on the basis of what the other couple are doing, right? You know what, baby? I ain't doing shit anymore. When your birthday come, celebrate your birthday as you want. I don't care. While I don't start with that. And this is me talking from a place of anger now. Because I just feel like these are the things you should have a conversation with me about. I don't know if I'm making sense to you now. So even married friends, watch the advice you give your married friend too. Because your marriages are not the same. The dynamics are not the same. And again, the men involved in this situation, they are not the same. There are some men who enjoy surprising their woman. Only them will be planning what they want to do. And I've seen men who go out of their way to organize so many things for their women, but that is not what their women want. And now, because that is not what the woman wants, the woman is not appreciating it the way she should have appreciated it. And the man thought that, I went all out, I treat my wife this, I did. So I am always from the point of view of, why don't you tell us what you want? As a wife, tell your husband what you want. This is my own approach. Anybody, if you can ask my person, she will tell you. I always ask, hey, babe, your birthday, what do you want to do this time? I remember when my wife was having her 30th birthday, the first party, like really party that I thrown in this Austin, it was my wife's 40th birthday. I asked her, babe, it's your 40. What do you want us to do? And she's like, okay, if it's 40, what's special about 40? I beg, give me the money. I'm like, no, I'm serious. What do you want us to do? And she's like, you know me, let's just call a few of my friends, maybe they just come around, we cook, we eat, and I'm like, but have you ever been in a boat in the costume before? Like, no. Okay, I'll see what I can do. So what do I do? I organized her birthday in a picnic. I called my friends that are married. Everybody came. We drove all the way to Lake Way, where rich people they live. Now there this today. We threw the party. She was shocked. Now I'm not saying. All I'm saying is, as a man, ask your wife. Some women will even say, no, don't ask. Why can't you surprise me? Me, I'm not ready to surprise. I don't want to waste my money. May you not quite appreciate what I do at the end of the day. So I will ask you, if you tell me you want this, you want that, if I don't get the money, I'll tell you, auntie, sorry, I don't think I have that money, but by grace of God, we may do that next time. How about we do something else? You don't ask. Your wife not tell you. You do what you thought is best for you. Now the wife now goes to a friend to complain. It doesn't matter whether single friend or married friend. That is bullshit. I'm sorry.
Uncle Ben, can I just say that I don't know I know that life takes over. You have children, you have work, and but I've always thought that the clues are always very obvious as to what your partner wants, whether you're asking or not. Now, I'm a big believer of wish lists. For all of my friends, please, what's your wish list? Let's not waste money. Let's not waste time. If I can get something off your wish list, why not? However, if you listen closely to people, I say this all the time, if you listen closely to people, you know what they want over time, especially women. You know what they want over time. So sometimes romance, sometimes it's not about asking. Sometimes romantic and listen and write down as you go. Oh my God, I need this. Write it down somewhere. Let's bring romance back, shall we?
Abby, let me defend my agenda. Abby, let me defend my agenda. When my agenda, when we get to certain age, I'm gonna be honest with you 100% now. When we get to certain age, we've been together forever. Your birthday is no longer like that big deal to us.
My birthday is always going to be a big deal, Uncle Ben. And your birthday is always going to be a big deal. That's just me. I don't agree that it has anything to do with age. I think it has to do with what you are not listening.
That's the problem with this generation. I'm just explaining. It does not have to apply to you. I'm just telling you how some of us function as men. Many things that you ladies is so important to you. As men, when we get to certain age and we have children, our mindset changes, everything changes. So all those things that to you as a woman, it has to be this, it has to be. Our mind, they go there.
And that's not right.
It is right. Do you know why? What you should have, Abby, the question should have been, why is your mind not going there? We have other things we are worrying about.
Uncle Ben, that's not right. Okay. Marriage is for life. Everybody needs to
tell you what marriage looks like now. For life. You will let me land.
No, I'm agreeing with you. If that's what works for you, that's fine. But let's not normalize this. Marriage is for life. If a woman can still go out of their way to be thoughtful, men 50, 60 should still go out of their way to be thoughtful. And you know what's crazy? Being thoughtful is not even that difficult. Uncle Ben, for instance, now you have younger friends. Being thoughtful could just be calling Sissy. Being thoughtful could just be calling Abby sometimes.
Abby,
right?
will you explain it to you?
I'm not replying your first part of your explanation.
You are replying from a place of disagreement. Let me finish.
Because I disagree. And most of us disagree in the comments too.
Let me finish. Those that will understand it, they will understand it. You yourself, you said it earlier on that it be like, say, this marriage thing is too strict, or it's like this, like that. But let me explain it to you. When, as a man, we have been with you 10 years, 15 years plus, we have treated you good, and you know us, that we are not stingy, not this, not that. As we are growing together, priorities change. Even you as a young girl right now, what you are thinking right now in your early 30s, as soon as you hit 45 as a woman, your priority change completely. People should understand what I'm saying now. So when we are married, year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, But I'm saying to you, so far there are children, so far the man is growing older, priority changes. So many of these things that are really very, very important that you are like, my husband should do this, my husband. Yes, we have the money to do it. But trust me, sometimes it is the least of what we are worrying about. So that is why it's very important that as a woman, You talk. You can even try it 3 months away, 2 months away. Hey, babe, you know my birthday is 2 months away. I'm thinking of going to Las Vegas. Can we do this birthday at Las Vegas? I swear to you right now, if your man is doing well, because Las Vegas, you got it. Can you book the trip? Can you take it there? Like me, I always like to use myself as an example. If you tell me, say, my next birthday, can we go to Las Vegas? I will say yes, we can do it. Okay, babe, check the hotel, check everything. Can you please do the reservation or something? Go take so card. Money there, do the. I swear to you, if you are waiting for me to do that reservation and everything, well, like have you forget? And the person where I deal with, he knows. But in as much as you are telling me that moment and I'm agreeing to you and I'm saying, okay, babe, do it, let's do it. If you just go ahead, you start check book it. We are doing it. But if you are waiting back, we are different. Men, we are all different. For me, I expose myself to you now. If you are waiting for me, after I don't agree with you, say we are going to Las Vegas. If you are waiting for me to go and do the booking, to go and do this, to go and do that, I swear, I am freaking so busy that I go forget.
No problem, Uncle Ben. And I want to let you know that, Uncle Ben, I have 2 Egmonts. Uncle Ben, I have 2 Egmonts that are in their late 40s. I'm the one that has done most, in the last 5 years, I've done most of their reservations and plans for them and their wives. Because there are people that, because they can't, they outsource because they want to make that difference. But if it works, it works. But I'm just saying that we talk about this all the time. CC talks about it, complacence. I feel like men often forget that money is good, but it's not enough. We want to know that you're thinking, you're thoughtful. So you have money. Everybody has money these days. That's the thing about where we are at in life, is that men have money, women have money. So just telling me to take your card is not often enough. Just the little things matter. And I know that priorities are different. Even women, we talk about this as well, where women get pregnant, the children becomes a priority, men are complaining. But what are we encouraging? We're encouraging for us to just do better. Your spouse is your long-term priority and must always be your priority. That's all I'm saying. But we all want different things.
Thank you. Let everybody can contribute so that we can round up. But
I just wanted to say, Uncle Benno, you talked about me. You forget that you are not all men. There are men who can do it. If you're talking, just generalize it. Talk about what you are doing, then also give room for others. Be flexible when you are addressing it. That was when I came in the other time to say, you just address one party. We're not saying what that woman did was right. Address all parties. So it shouldn't be one way, direction. This is what you can do. You are not all men. You're not all men.
I'm using my own as an example, and I think that is a worst scenario. That's why I say me. There are many men out there who, like Happy said now, some men, the moment the wife said they want this, they call their outsourcing. Somebody should work on it. So
exactly.
It's not, the reason I'm using my own as an example is because my own situation seems like worst case scenario. And I know there are many other men out there who their own might be like mine too. And I'm using that example for you to know that it does not mean that we are terrible people. It just means that as time goes on, our priority changes. That's just what I'm saying. So
does the women. Now you talked about, you want to tell me that when you started with your wife, when there was no money, were you celebrating her birthday every year? No. Things are changing. As things change. Priority comes. You know the one to face. Obviously, your wife knows what your priorities are, what you can do, what you cannot do. Everybody is not same. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
So now that you know, okay, we suffer this much, now that we are here, it might not be now. There will be a time that you can even take on more responsibility, remembering her. It might not be now because you are still very busy. So when you say me, no, it's not about you. There are people who are in your age range, they have settled, they have made it, they have more time to plan it. There are people who are still working towards something in the future. So it's not just what one person can do. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm just saying, please, if your man is not the type that will go forward to surprise you or something, that is not the reason you should call your friends and start complaining you don't do this. That's just what I'm saying. And that's why I said I always use worst scenario. There are many men out there that will do amazing things. But if the man you end up with happen not to be that kind of man, does that mean he's a terrible man? You should leave the marriage? That's just what I'm saying. It's a matter of understanding. It's a matter of you speaking up. Communication is key. Those women that say, I want to surprise, now then they always end up being disappointed at the end of the day. Hey, let him surprise me, let him surprise. And I'm simply telling you that there are some men out there who don't have time to surprise you. They are too busy, they have something else doing than to surprise you. So if you want to use that against them, well, that is fine. But please, just know that all fingers are not equal. The situation of the guy we just addressed now, waiting made that guy the para now, no part say she know the husband. She knows that the husband get money. Now go. But she just feel like your husband is not doing enough. He's not doing so much. Maybe for her mind, she was expecting the husband make it throw a big party, make them go, make herself carry back, follow them as friend of the wife, so that she go fit post for Instagram, post for IG. Now the man no do am. The man is busy going after about his business. Now she dey on social media, she dey para. So that's just the lesson I'm making. So thank you, Auntie Grace. Sister Rose, any final words?
I can't think of any right now. Go to the next person, but I think everything's been concluded.
All right, thank you, Essien. I see you. Essien, don't fight me, tire. Essien said, but they surprise new chasers.
Is he any?
Is he any, right? From where to where now? What are we saying? What are you saying now to your Lord? Shanu me. But anyway, I think my best comment on this particular topic is what Sister Yinka said. I don't see that comment again. Sister Yinka said, I own no wahala. I won't do this thing. You know, get that. Just give me the credit card. I do the booking. I do everything. I pack our bag. Maybe they go. That is the best comment for me, I beg. So please, singles, don't be afraid of marriage. You. What it comes down to at the end of the day is, who are you married to? And use your words. Talk. We are not wired the same way. Some people are very, very creative. Some people, they are really good at, oh, let's do this, let's do that. It's fancy. Some people are not like that. If you are married to a Nigerian man, not all of us, so there are a lot of amazing Nigerian men who go shock you, they will take surprise, finish you, they will take vacation, finish you. But if you are still married to some of us see vacation, excessive vacation, we see it as a waste of money. As I did like this now, God, maybe because I never get Monisha, and I get money in Jesus' name. Anything more than 2 vacations in a year is too much for me. It's a waste of money. For what? But we have some brothers that can actually take you on 5-6 vacations in a year. So if you end up with somebody who can only do 2 vacations in a year, does that make that person a terrible person? So if you marry somebody who can do 6 vacations in a year, does that make him a better husband than the one that can only do 1 vacation or no vacation at all? So
every vacation does not have to be with you. Some vacations will be with our single friends. So it's cool.
So Ben wouldn't stand for that.
Some vacations will be with our single friends. So go to Vegas with our single friends. And then
another can of worms.
That you want to come on, you go. The remaining 4 that she wants to do, she do it with her single friends.
I know here what you talk well. Your
how will you hear?
Your mic no clear.
No problem, sir. It's not clear now.
Yeah, a married woman will go to vacation with her single friends.
Yeah, and then she will go to Dubai so she can shake her bum on she can twerk on a yacht, and then she'll go to Florida, Miami, so that she can be overlooking with all the men that are topless. That's where she'll go with her single friends. She'll go to Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So no problem. No problem.
That's good for you, Ben.
And maybe even her divorced friends too. She will go with her single friends and her divorced friends.
This show is over before somebody will give me hypertension. Sissy, talk to Abby.
Because that's what you want to hear, for your mind to calm down. So everybody can rest. Let's rest.
Abby, your final take.
That's my final take.
No, Sissy, not you. Why am I calling Abby? Which kind of Abby? Sissy, your final take. I'm a brukoshi.
Why you the para now, Uncle Ben?
Auntie Grace,
That's what he needs to hear so that we can rest.
Why are you paraing now?
Abby say a married woman will go to vacation with her single friends.
Yeah, because you are throwing shade at single people. So that's what she's bringing down.
And divorced friends. And see, Grace, that divorced friend is very important because you know, married men, they fear divorced women too. Divorced friends.
They should lock their wives in a cupboard then.
Exactly. Actually, I think the best thing is nobody should even advise couple when it comes to relationship. If you have friends, let your whatever you are doing be on a friend level. That's not to say because you're married because your friend are not married, you cut off all your unmarried friends. That's not a good thing to say. So whatever conversation you are having, it shouldn't be what is happening between you and your couple. And if they bring it, please do not advise them because they're going to settle with you in their bedroom. That is just a simple thing.
Thank you, Auntie Grace.
So
I can leave that one. Thank you.
No, I know that is the real thing because you were just addressing only single bang. That was why I was angry about it. So don't address couples when it comes to their marital issues. Keep your friend at your friendship level and do what you have to do. So that will be my final take.
Thank you.
And please, Uncle Ben, stop antagonizing single ladies because they knew them before they got married. So
they don't say anything bad about single lady throughout this show.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You said that that's the reason why married men keep their friends away from the single women. And then the other
they knew those friends before they got married to them.
See, let me Sister Rose, you will give your final take. I beg no verse. Let me restate one more time. Single friend has levels. And they come in different shades and colors. There are a lot of single friends who are even more mature than married women.
Now you're talking.
Okay? But there are some single friends who are dagbano shoko. Like they will literally ruin your marriage or your relationship. And we know that.
If your wife is a good woman, she will be able to filter those ones away. You don't even need to tell her.
We are saying the same thing now. And if a man is married to a woman, that the woman cannot leave those nonsensical single friends alone, then the husband will step in and tell her, this your friend X, I don't want her. This one, she get BBL X, I don't want her. This one, she pumps something for her lips. The lips, what do they call that? Botox, Abi?
Don't start. Bye-bye.
We don't want her. We cancel. Okay, this one is religious. Keep her. This one is a professional. She dressed decently. Keep her. This one, oh Lord, this one is fantastic. Keep her. That's what we are just saying. So,
Uncle Ben, mistake. This one is religion. You don't know the religious one could be the witches eating into you. Come on.
Thank you, Sister Grace. Have a very lovely night, ma.
Thank you.
Sister Rose, your final take. Ah, my God. I know this
I don't really know what more to add. I get the point to everything that you said. I even understand what you were saying about age and time and how people, after a while, their priorities change. I understand it. I respect it. I see where you're coming from. And I get what you're saying about the single friends. But like I said, when I came on, what was the first thing I said? I didn't go take up for the single friend. It seemed like the single friend I sensed some type of like jealousy there and envy there that makes it questionable. And based on what I saw from this story, being the married person, I would have cut her off because I didn't get a good feeling about that. But again, not all the single people, not every single person is really jealous or wants to do harm. So a lot of them are really happy with their own lives. And I think the main issue, Ben, is that it didn't seem to be the advice. It seemed to be the marital status and the attack on the person's marital status. And then let me just say this. I'm not saying that you should take up for them. If any person who is secure in themselves it wouldn't bother them regardless of the status. But you got wide audience that you're listening to. And when they're little, you may not, how you feel is how you feel, Ben. No one is going to change you. But a person being single is not valueless. And I think it's careful. You have to be careful because there are people who will hear what you're saying. And when they feel that sense of devaluation, you do it subtly. It's very, very, like when the other person came and made the comment that, oh, that type of woman, you can tell she'll be single for the rest of her life. That says devaluation. If you say the person gets married, ooh, she has elevated. Well, whether you've elevated or not, that's debatable. And I don't know if this marriage is such a big thing, but I'm just saying, just beware of people who may hear this and may take it, who may be who are not sure of themselves and may take it in the wrong way. But again, it's an entertaining discussion, and there was a lot to learn here. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Rose. My statement is for people who behave like this lady. So I just wanted to, like Sister Rose said, let me just clarify it. My statement is people who behave like this lady. So if you know you are behaving like this lady, you talk like her, you have this energy, this persona of, you know, people relationship, you know what they want more than them. Let me be honest with you. People will perceive you as a very dangerous single lady. And if you are a man, you are single, and you also have the same attitude of you believing you know people who are in their marriage or relationship, you know them better than them. Bro, they will call you all sort of names. So, Sister Rose, that's my take. I'm sorry. It's who I am. I can't change it.
What did I say? I said you are who you are and you will have whatever values. I'm not trying to change that from you. Have them. I'm just saying that for your audience, they can take offense. And also bear in mind, Ben, that I've seen a lot of married people destroy other married people.
Of course, it happens all the time. That's why we're having the conversation that people should be careful. It's okay for people to take offense.
Excuse me, but Abby said something.
I said it's even worse with married people because they start to compare their marriages.
Exactly. And the thing is that Ben focused more. I get your point, Ben. You don't have to repeat yourself. I'm just saying that in the start of the story, there seemed to be your usual attack is the single person. But again, remember the married people who shade others like, see him or look at what he's driving. Or he doesn't have, I've seen it, and they hurt each other. So also beware of them. In fact, they might be bigger enemies than the single person.
All right. Thank you very much, Sister Rose. Okay, let me go. Have a very good day, Sister Rose. We will
Good night.
Thank you, ma. Thank you very much. All right. Sissy. Sissy, hurry up. I have to leave this place, Sissy.
Yes.
Your final thought.
I think it's important to be mindful of the information and who you're giving it to. I always say people in relationships, avoid giving them advice, especially married people. I think married people are the worst people to advise, and people in domestic situations, just leave them to do what they're doing. When they're ready, they'll make the decision that is right for them. You can, as a friend, it's difficult, but I feel like if you're not somebody who can tolerate the constant giving the person, giving that care, giving that attention, if it's something that wears on you, then you need to take yourself out of that situation, maybe out of that friendship, out of that friendship group or whatever, just for your peace of mind, so that you don't say something out of anger, out of frustration, out of trying to be a good friend, just through annoyance. So sometimes I feel like it's not, the onus shouldn't be on the people in the relationship. It should be on you, how you deal with the information that you're receiving. So I think that's the best thing to do.
Exactly. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
Do you support the crazy idea that my Abby brought, that a married woman should go on vacation in Las Vegas with their single friends?
Uncle B, I went on our girls' trip. 90% of the women there were married.
Those are
to Jamaica. So what's the problem? I don't understand.
Those are
In fact, my married friends, if I'm not there, their husbands don't even allow them to travel because they know I'm the one that is. I had a friend that I did a birthday thing for. We had to stay overnight because we planned like it was for her 30th. We had to plan. I planned like a overnight stay, spa, and like a dinner. So I had already like liaised with her husband. I'm like, we're surprising our friend with this thing. You know, are you on board? Are you happy? My friend told me that her husband, they've been married almost 14 years. There's not one of her friends that he would even think that's okay. But if it's me, he doesn't have any problem. And I'm single. So I think it just depends on the type of person that you are and the type of friend that the husband sees you to be. If you're somebody who comes with sense, you're not somebody who's giving... I can give advice to my friends, yes. Will I ask them to take it from me? I can give you my opinion. I don't really give advice. I've said this before. There's a difference between advice and sharing an opinion. My opinion is my opinion. What you choose to do with it is what you choose to do with it, right? But I'm not going to advise you on what to do about a situation pertaining to your marriage because I'm not married. So that one, I'll step aside. But I say that to say that not all single friends are giving bad advice. Not all single friends are trying to pull their married friends to the streets or whatever. A lot of the times, we're very necessary because we're keeping the married women in those relationships.
All right. How do you see they are keeping them in? That's a conversation for another day.
We're keeping those married women in those relationships. Please know that we are there fighting battles for you people. So you should put some respect on single women's names.
But not like side chick helping married women maintain their marriage.
Maybe.
What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about anything, please. But I'm just saying, single women can go on trips with married women. It's not a problem.
Jesus.
If you see the way some married women behave once they're out, you'll think that their husband has them chained in a basement. So a lot of you men need to be mindful. You're married, but are your wives happy? Or they cannot wait to get away from you. Please be very mindful.
See, that's a conversation for another day.
It is very much a conversation for another day.
The husband is responsible for the wife happiness like that.
Oh yeah, he is.
Like that too.
He is. Because you're here saying, "Oh, you shouldn't buy gifts. I only buy when I've got a lot on my mind. I've got what. Come on, no. Complacency is what's killing a lot of your marriages. Not you. I'm just saying men in general. Complacency.
Yes,
complacency.
My gender, my brotherhood, we have something more important to worry about at times. It's not just your birthday all the time.
By the way, real fam, it's my birthday. I will send you my personal wish list. Do not buy me what you think I want. Buy me what I've asked for. End of story. We won't have problem. Thank you.
Sisi. Funny girl, funny lady. Sisi, I'm buying you what I think you want.
Do not buy me what you think I want. I will fight you.
Let the single people breathe.
Absolutely.
Let them breathe.
Abby,
Stop suffocating us with oppression.
Make I begin the move. This one you are playing, let the single people breathe. You want to start that conversation? Should I leave you so that I can join?
I'm jumping, please.
Okay,
let's 5 hours show today.
I'm stressing. Let me go and sleep.
As per the video you just played now, we will not let the single people breathe until we make sure all of you are married.
We need to breathe.
We will make sure we leave you alone when all of you are married.
And stop the marketing marriage. So making marriage. Uncle Ben, why are you using our color? I just noticed though. Why are you using sister circle color? Let me be advertise our show. I forgot.
Yes.
Why are you using this our color? Sisi, you didn't tell me since so.
I'm just seeing it now.
Uncle Ben, why are you using our color? I know we've been away for a long time, but what's the reason for using our sister circle color for the studio?
Which color did I use?
Brown color is our color.
We got to go. Bye bye.
Let me play my video. I need to advertise my show.
Okay, shut it down where you are done. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This has been an amazing show. Thank you. Please don't take this show out of context. We're just trying to extract lesson. Of course, you can see how people feel under different circumstances. So please don't take it out of context. We just have to have hot conversation like this. If we don't come up in a way that we have opposing views, it means we are lying to ourselves. Okay, so thank you for being here today. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all the chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you to all the callers. And lastly, please don't look down on anybody. Okay, and finally, I would like to pray for Gen Z. Gen Zs. We know you are always expecting that everything must go your way. Gen Zs, we know you want to go and have your birthday celebration at that tower in Dubai, that one where they up, where they say that they open breeze, they blow everywhere.
Which tower is that one?
Ask Sisi Kukuma went there. They say
breeze, tower.
Breeze, they blow everywhere. Which
one? The bird?
I don't know whatever they call it. And they see the I've been to Dubai.
Uncle Ben, good night.
Uncle Ben, good night.
They go to that place in Dubai just to go and do something.
Do what?
Breeze, they blow everywhere, you know. Gen Z, calm down.
I have no idea.
Gen Z, calm down. I will say it again. Gen Z, calm down. You too have high expectations. You want a man to literally buy himself just to meet your need, your expectation. So Gen Z, wherever you are now, place a hand on your head. Father, Lord Jesus, we deliver all the Gen Zs in Jesus' name. We pray that you open their eyes and you let them see road. We pray that you let them understand that men are wired differently. We pray that life is not about spending all your money on Gen Z. Let them have this understanding. And lastly, everlasting Father, we pray that you answer you their heart desires in Jesus' mighty name. No, amen.
So you know how to pray. When I asked you to pray for Sunday school, now you don't want to pray. Look at it's Gen Z you want to pray for. Uncle Ben, you're praying for next week's Sunday school.
I have to deliver Gen Z.
Opening and closing prayer, Uncle Ben.
Put a hand on your head. I deliver you people, Gen Z, in Jesus' name. Bye-bye, Abby. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please shut down where you're done. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Okay, Sissy, Sister Circle. So Sister Circle is back on Thursday, and it is 3:30 p.m. EST, 8:30 p.m. BST, as usual. I know it's been so long, and this particular topic is about friendship, which is very funny because today was kind of about friendship as well.
I know.
So this is about friendship amongst Black women. So of course, you know, there's going to be some juicy stories and the usual. Sis, did you have anything to add?
We apologize. We've been away for a while, guys. We're back and we're better than ever. So tune in.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to play this video because the singles must breathe.
This message is to all the people in a relationship. Let the single people breathe. Let them breathe. Stop suffocating us with oppression. Let the single people breathe. We are tired.
All right, everybody. Bye. Let me find musical. So that's how we do it now. We do.